नहीं नहीं मत फेंको। हाँ हाँ नहीं मिलेगा अब। लाइट चली गई थी। सॉरी फॉर द इंटरप्शन। ऊपर वाले लिफ्ट है। एक कंटिन्यूस स्ट्रीम करनी थी। प्लान बर्बाद कर दिया लाइट ने। और नीचे जाना है क्या? अब तो खैर यहाँ से एक तो ना मेरे को ये मैप है ना, इस लेवल पे कोई टीपी नहीं है ना। इस लेवल पे टीपी था, इससे एक लेवल नीचे जाना बस। सॉरी गाइस, थोड़ी सी लाइट चली गई थी। सी साइड है। आई थिंक राइसली हमारे साथ ट्रायल में रहेगा।
There's so much space down here.
Yeah, these are all former work areas. They've been left abandoned due to a lack of funds. There are usually guards on patrol here. Stay sharp. He's got a ton of surprises waiting for us, I'm sure.
ये हम राइसली बन के खेल सकते। रुको, दिया क्या? तो मैं ये इन लोगों से परेशान हो गया जो लोग C3, बाप रे, इनको भी C3 देना पड़ा तो पोटेंशियल दिखाने के लिए।
Be sanctified. My way now.
इसकी रेंज बहुत कम है।
Settle down. No need to fear.
अब थोड़ा मुझे समझ में आ रहा है why the hate.
A moment, please. Stay cool and face your guilt.
Oh, that was nice.
Hey, are you okay?
You're safe now. Just follow the guards and leave this place.
Who knew that there'd be Gardamex here? Douchier really prepared for everything.
And that would explain the strange decommission requests I received, as well as account for all the Gardamex that had mysteriously gone missing. Seems like he's prepared for an all-out confrontation with me.
Hey, what's this?
Seems like some kind of handbook. Let me... this should be the Society's real rules book. It lists all the rules that they're expected to follow.
Oh, baap re.
Members are not permitted to speak to each other or to leave without formal permission. 5 members shall form a group, and the whole group will be punished for any single member's wrongdoings.
क्या?
Anyone who reports a fellow member's misbehavior shall be rewarded with food and water. I see. So it's much as I expected.
But that's just cruel and unreasonable.
To obtain food and water, prisoners are forced to snitch on others, and in the process cause pain to those around them. To avoid punishment, they learn to stop talking with one another. This leaves the wounds they've already received to fester, however. And so resentment builds until every prisoner has become an island. Finally, isolated and without hope, they accept their fate as Dougier's slaves. Do you remember what happened to Paimon? She rejected all the snacks in the box once she was spooked by that black gem. She's usually all for tasty snacks, but she chose to go against her instincts after a negative experience.
Ugh, is that the best example you could come up with? Anyway, Paimon still thinks she made the right decision. It never hurts to be careful.
No, your decision was valid. However, it's also valid to interpret that as a decision that you only made under emotional duress. The human heart is like a raft in a vast and empty ocean. We convince ourselves that we're in control, but in truth, a single wave could sweep us off course and send us crashing into the path of a storm.
Wow.
Those who use fear to lead others astray must pay for that crime.
और क्या? अच्छा, एक ही चेस्ट तो ले लो.
If I'm not mistaken, the space ahead should be the central area of this place. But the door's been locked. Rather than confront Dougier, I think it's more important right now for us to rescue as many society members as possible. You guys should wait here. We'll try to open the door and check out some other spots.
बाप रे.
Open the door. Would we have to do something to this mechanism here? Paimon doesn't get it at all. Forget it. Paimon's just gonna do some
Rotate the device to shine the light beam. Okay.
Whoa, it's turning! Is it because we touched this thing? The other side's open! Let's go.
Okay. इस साइड जा सकते हैं हम. ये मेन अकाउंट है क्या? हाँ जी भाई, ये मेन अकाउंट है. अभी हम राइसली की स्टोरी क्वेस्ट कर रहे हैं. ओके रुको. साइड. ओह, ये इतना चमक क्यों रहा है राइसली? पैसे होगा कुछ. है? अरे यार, हम इसमें अरे यार मैं बीच में नहीं गिरना। जस्ट डोंट फॉरगेट टू लाइक दिस स्ट्रीम। अरे यार मेरी स्ट्रीम अच्छी चल रही थी, मेरी लाइट चली गई थी अभी। ओ भाई इसका चार्ज अटैक। मैं वही तो मैं नॉर्मल अटैक कर रहा था, मैं चार्ज अटैक पे हाथ ही नहीं लगा रहा था।
Have a safe trip. A moment, please.
ओके
Grow. Make yourselves a room.
The time is beckoning.
एक सेकंड देना मुझे।
Let's begin. Stay cool and face your guilt.
कुछ भी कहो, राइसले को चलाने में मजा था।
Let the show begin.
और बताओ अंश भाई कैसे हो? अरे ओ एक और पजल।
It's so high. We're not gonna have to climb all the way up, are we?
Activate the mechanism in front of us first, just like before. Let's see if that changes anything.
लिमिटर डिवाइस कैसे? अच्छा रोटेट डिवाइस। ओ पानी भर गया।
The water level's gone way up. So that's how we'll make it to the top.
ओ भाई मैं बढ़िया। लाइव स्ट्रीम आज है ना? हाँ हेलो सर, कैसे हो सर? हेलो वीड वन, वेलकम टू स्ट्रीम। कैसे हो? अरे यार मेरी स्ट्रीम तो कब से चल रही थी मालूम? 3 बजे से चल रही थी, बट बीच में लाइट चली गई।
A moment, please.
मैं भी क्वेस्ट कर रहा था मेरी। ओ यार 30 इतनी जल्दी, नाइस। मैं अपने ऑल्ट अकाउंट से आने वाला था, फिर मैंने बोला आज लाइव स्ट्रीम है, चलो लाइव स्ट्रीम पे फोकस करते हैं और मेन अकाउंट पे थोड़ा काम कर लेते हैं। काफ़ी
These should
अलग
be the
है।
prison cells. Lots of empty cells in here.
बट इसका
has
डैमेज
probably moved
उतना
them
अच्छा
elsewhere
नहीं है।
already.
अगर आपके पास कोई
Let's still rescue the ones who got left
कुछ नहीं,
behind, though.
खेलेंगे उस
Every
पर भी।
person counts.
मैं उस पर जेड चेम्बर तक पहुंच गया था, लीवे वाली आर्कॉन क्वेस्ट कर रहा था। AR27 पे है शायद, 27-28 पर शायद। और कल शाम को स्ट्रीम की थी हमने।
Hey, it's all right now. You can leave this place.
No, I won't try to leave anymore. I'll never try to leave again. Someone close to me. I don't want any trouble.
No, we're not gonna do that. Please calm down. We're not
बाप रे
bad
इसने
people.
क्या किया है यार
We
ये।
won't be able to get through to her right now. Not with the stress response in the way. I'd also guess there
इस
are many
क्वेस्ट ने
others
क्या
here who are
कचरा
more or
किया है
less
इसके
like her.
साथ।
Let's let the guards take care of them for now and keep pushing forward.
All right. Let's
AR30
search
पे
for
शायद
exit
इनाजुमा
first.
वाला क्वेस्ट खुला होगा क्या? नहीं, तुमने लियोए वाला आर्कॉन क्वेस्ट कर लिया? वो आर्कॉन क्वेस्ट के पीछे लॉक्ड है, तुम्हारा इनोजुमा खुलेगा नहीं जब तक। ओ बाप रे, हे भगवान, इतनी खतरनाक। ओ ये क्वेस्ट मेरे दिमाग के साथ खेल रही भाई। ओ गॉड, लिटरली। ओफो, बाप रे, वो चिट्ठी पढ़ने की भी हिम्मत नहीं है मेरी। ऑल्ट अकाउंट में खेलना वापस, ओके ठीक ना। अब तो आज तो लाइव स्ट्रीम में ना स्पेशल अंश भाई, अपन लाइव स्ट्रीम पर रिएक्शन देंगे आज। पहले तो मैं रिमूव लिमिटिंग डिवाइस, ठीक है। रोटेट डिवाइस, रोट ओके, इधर कुछ है नहीं। रोटेट डिवाइस अब हो जाना चाहिए। हो नहीं, रुको, इस पे अब लिमिटिंग डिवाइस लगा देते हैं, है ना। अब रोटेट डिवाइस हो गया। वो पहले पूरा करना कंपलसरी है क्या? हाँ वही तो।
Maybe it's his grace. I'll go take a look.
आई थिंक इनस,
I
क्योंकि
leave this area to you. Make sure to bring everyone out safe.
Understood. And please take care as well, Your Grace.
उस बंदे ने
We'll return here right away and
बहुत
await your
टॉर्चर
orders.
करा है। बाप रे, मैं तो
Just focus on the
कहानी देख
tasks
के
you've been
चौंक
given.
गया हूँ यार।
I already have reliable help
बहुत
over
सीरियस
here.
कहानी है।
Let's go back. We have unfinished business, do we not? That mechanism from the first room. Maybe we'll also need to hold it in place using the same. Don't forget to bring these along.
लिमिटिंग डिवाइसेस लेते हुए चलते हैं, जस्ट इन केस। चेस्ट वेस्ट है क्या, नहीं छिपा हुआ? ओके, लिमिटेड डिवाइस का यूज करके हमें ठीक है, इस पे लिमिटिंग डिवाइस लगा देते हैं, है ना। खुल गया। फिर तो मुझे दिन भर क्वेस्ट ही करना पड़ेगा। कोई नहीं वेडवन भाई, अभी रुक जाओ, अपने साथ करना। लाइक अभी तो खैर, अभी तो आज हम लाइव स्ट्रीम 5 बजे से है ना, उससे पहले अपने को ये ख़त्म करना पड़ेगा। एक तो मालूम स्टार रेल की और गेंशिन की, दोनों की लाइव स्ट्रीम एक ही टाइम पे आज। पता नहीं कैसे कवर करेंगे दोनों को, देखते। अरे बाप रे, कितने सारे लोग हैं। ओ गॉड,
I must confess to being furious. To think that there are still some of you who find it
कैरेक्टर भी
permissible to
अपग्रेड
spit
कर
upon
रहा
our
हूँ।
rules.
50
Remember
प्लस
their
हो गए,
names.
नाइस।
Fasal and Avis. They've betrayed you, betrayed us. And today you will see with your own eyes what'll happen to those who betray our cause. Go on, Avis. Pierce his skull with the thorn in your hands, and then push in the Aqua Dolores. Of course, you will do it one drop at a time. Let it do its magic again, and don't stop until you've pushed all of it in.
Thistle. I'm sorry.
बाप रे, खत्म ही होने वाला है ये क्वेस्ट।
I'll
आपके उस आईडी में डोमेन
Find
कर
a way
लेंगे।
to endure. Oh, shut your wretched mouths! When did I give you permission to speak? My rules are the paramount law of this place. Only more pain will come to those who dare to disobey.
That's enough, Dugier. Your rabid screams have been beyond nauseating.
Is that His Grace?
Oh, Wriothesley. I knew you would come, but I didn't expect you to be so quick. Must you still refuse to let me be? Did I not spell everything out for you already? What's so blasphemous about sharing a slice of the cake with me when you've already got the entire fortress at your feet?
It would seem that you can't see the difference between sharing and looting. And on top of that, look at your people. Are they not starving as you wolf down your cake?
You stop acting all high and mighty like some hero of justice! Have you forgotten? Nobody in this blasted fortress is innocent. We are all irredeemable monsters who have destroyed something that others held dear. What's so wrong about punishing those who deserve to be punished? It's what they've always deserved. And please, are you really gonna tell me that you care about their lives and well-being when you just need a supply of labor to keep this place running? Is it that all you need to keep your cushy life?
Sadly, you're wrong on both counts. Unlike you, I've never seen them as
बाप
currency.
रे.
The fortress is not only a place for confinement, but also a place for rebirth. Just as people are free to give in to the darkness within their hearts, they are also free to seek redemption and a new beginning. Our bodies have limits, but our spirits will always remain free. They may have made mistakes, but they are still human beings with people and things that they cherish. And most importantly,
बहुत दुख
they
हो
should
रहा है
always
इसको
retain the
देखकर.
freedom to choose their own path once they've reflected on their past misdeeds. But you're destroying their spirits with fear, taking their freedom away so that they'll become slaves who will never again feel or think. And you say that's what they've always deserved? You are nothing compared to them.
He's really mad.
You think me arrogant, Wriothesley? Well, I think you're too young and naive. You understand nothing of this world. Nobody actually sees this fortress as any kind of just a wonderful place. See it for what it is. A dumping ground of pain and misery, irredeemable now and irredeemable forever. No prisoner will listen to you out of gratitude of their hearts. The whip is the only way to make them obey. Had you been just one step slower, I would have already taken control of all the garden mechs in this place. Your vision gives you strength. But how long will it hold against these powerful constructs?
You talk big, but in the end, you know nothing outside of power and control. In that case, let me give you a small taste of what real power looks like.
Yay.
Have a safe trip. On away now.
अब मुझे थोड़ा अब समझ में आने लगा है कि लोग क्यों नाराज है राइसली की प्ले स्टाइल से. इसका डैमेज भी उतना नहीं है.
Stay cool and face your guilt.
Let's dance. Let the show begin. La, la, la.
अरे गलत एबिलिटी. रुको, अगर हम राइसली को यूज नहीं करेंगे तो मजा नहीं आएगा.
Be sanctified.
बाप रे, ये C3 है राइसली, ये तो ये हाल है.
If you think fear can control everything, well then, terrify me.
Don't high road me. You're just another crook. And it's time you got treated like one.
What's the matter? Too scared to shoot straight?
I'm warning you. Unauthorized punishment and torture are prohibited here. As the Duke, you should set an example.
Funny how that slipped my mind. Well, from this point on, you can forget about that rule. The rules of the fortress are there to keep the likes of you in check. But if the Duke wants somebody dead, he needs no justification. Understood?
ओके ठीक है ओके उसने मदद की मेरे बाप रे ओ भाई
Sorry for taking so long. Did I keep you waiting?
No, not at all. Paimon didn't know you were so considerate.
If you
Quest
ask me, I'd say I
खत्म ही हो
actually
गई
feel very
ऑलमोस्ट
helpless.
और लाइव स्ट्रीम
There's no
चालू
way
होने
that I
वाली
could truly empathize with the fear that the members felt
15
every
मिनट
day.
में
I could comfort and compensate them all I want, but it might still not be enough to repair the damage that has been done. I have to take responsibility for it, as does the fortress. Yeah, it's the least that we could do.
So, do you have a plan for how you're gonna deal with him yet?
Oh, Dugier? I've already got an idea. For now, I think I'll do nothing.
Huh? Why?
I think it's a very fitting punishment for him to have to imagine the sorts of punishments that will soon be coming his way. He'll be left in the dark with regards to both the dates and the details of his punishment. Of course, that's not to say that I'll be letting him off scot-free. It's not often that I actually get the chance to be creative with my punishments. I'm going to talk to the members of the society. He'll get a chance to experience everything that he's ever inflicted on them.
Paimon didn't know you could also be so harsh. Looks like she should watch her tongue when she's around you in the future.
Why do you think I'd do that kind of thing to you? You offend me, Paimon. Anyway, jokes aside, thank you so much
बाप रे
for all of your help. There's still a lot for me to
तुम
take
लोग
care
हो
of,
कि
so
गए सब
how about this? I'll
weird
treat
one
you to a
अंश
meal in 2 days at the coupon cafeteria. We should have...
No,
Don't worry, it won't be the same old welfare meal.
Oh, then you've got your...
okay wait until 2 days later 11 से 1 start no confirm still here हाँ वही मेरे को लगा सब भाग गए क्या
Are you
चलो
tired? Try my new spicy energy drink.
ओके कैफेटेरिया क्या लगता है फुरीना के अलावा कौन आएगा अरे सबको पता है आई थिंक बाइजू आ रहा है ना
Ah, you're here.
Paimon never forgets about meals. Even if the traveler forgets, Paimon will remind him for sure. That's not what Paimon meant to...
Hmm? I'm a little confused, actually.
Hey, not you too!
Jokes aside, I've got some good news. After taking a look, the doctors have let me know that it shouldn't be
वो
too difficult to
टावर
extract the
टावर
funds,
आई थिंक अनलॉक
which
होने
means that
वाला है
everyone should be able to recover after a period of rest. As for their mental recoveries, most are making good progress as well. We've added a few who were more severely affected to a special observation.
You sure got everything taken care of, right?
I try my best. After all, it's my duty to take care of everything that happens within my territory. Please, go ahead. Ah, that's a bit of a long story. I once had a similar experience. It had to do with the host family I lived with as a child. I was an orphan, adopted by a couple with a great deal of love in their hearts. I had many siblings, and we all adored each other. Once we were older, Mom and Dad would turn us over to be individually adopted by families of greater means, and go on to adopt more young children. They were perfect parents. Or so I thought.
And then?
And then, I found out we were merely raised as livestock. Once we had reached a certain age, our parents would bring us to the market for sale. All children that were sold would leave the house, and nobody would know what became of them. As for those who didn't sell, they were merely disposed of.
अरे
Did
बाप
you
रे
know I once considered myself an extremely lucky child? And all of my friends, all of my siblings,
बाप
they
रे
all felt this way as well. I
14
was
मिनट
also not
बचे
the
हैं हाँ
first to find
पता
out
है
about the truth. All those who found out before me were simply added to the disposal pile. I could never shake the feeling of irony every time I juxtaposed their tragic ends against our parents' adoring smiles. Yes, like the society, my parents created a facade of joy, lied to satiate their desires, and even employed incredibly cruel methods to keep their grasp on power. They did all of that, but never considered how their actions would utterly ruin all the children they took under their wing.
बाप रे
Worse, perhaps they never cared about that at all, but I did. So in the end, I killed them and set all of the remaining children free. I was convicted for my crimes and exiled to the fortress of Meripede.
Ah,
My methods were extreme, yes, but I was still a teenager at the time. I'd been betrayed by those I trusted most, and I didn't think that more moderate ways would solve the problem. My
बाप रे
doubt and helpless anger pushed me forward until I got what I deserved. It's all right. You don't have to tell me what you think. I've already committed to this path, regardless of what anyone may say about it. The least I can do is to make sure that the same tragedy will not happen again in my new home.
Sorry to disturb you, everyone.
oh, it's a Visa Fasol. Are you two feeling better yet?
It was all because you arrived in time. I managed to escape unscathed.
We
बाप
came
रे
here on impulse today because we were hoping that you'd be able to lend us a hand, Your Grace.
Please, go on right ahead. I'll do my best to help. Within reason, of course.
It's... I'd like to be wedded to Avis here at the fortress.
Getting married?
Yeah, we met each other through the society and
Oh,
both
बाप
fell
रे
into Dugier's trap. But even during our time there, we never doubted each other. We always believed that Dugier was manipulating us, trying to make
पता
us
है
mistrust each other. And after this incident, we've come to believe that we've found the one for the rest of our lives.
You could say we managed to make the best out of a bad situation. He didn't abandon me, and I didn't forsake him either. But we're still both prisoners, and we also aren't sure, so we are just wondering, is our request a bit too out of line?
You're right in that the fortress has never hosted a wedding before. But that's no reason to say no, is
हाय
it?
हेलो
I'll help you
वेलकम
make
टू
the
स्ट्रीम
arrangements.
मैंने तो इस
If you need
अपडेट में
anything
इंतज़ार
special
बिल्कुल नहीं
shipped in from the
खेली अभी
surface,
तक
just say the word.
जिंगलू भी जबकि पहले
We
दिन ही
can't
खरीद
thank you enough, Your Grace.
मैंने
We
भी
are
नहीं
actually
मैंने
also
भी नहीं
planning
खेला
to
ऐसे
stay
सारे
here after the
अपडेट ज़्यादा
conclusion of our sentences.
Yeah, we've already made tons of special
कैसे हो
memories here.
किरण वेलकम टू स्ट्रीम
So now it'd be too hard to leave. And we have full confidence in the fortress's future with you at the helm, Your Grace.
Your trust is the highest form of praise.
Hey, loosen up a bit. Shouldn't you be the happiest man in Teyvat to hear that people would like to stay of their own free will?
Yeah. I'll always take a genuine expression of faith over any obligation to obey.
वाह मैंने तो 10 मिनट हाँ 10 मिनट रुक जाओ ओह 60 प्रीमोस इस वाले में हमारे पास फुरीना के लिए कितने हैं 7000 ओह एक सेकंड 7000 प्रीमोस हैं और ज़्यादा नहीं है लेकिन आई थिंक 16 होने चाहिए थे 100 पल्स के लिए ना ठीक है फाइमॉन्स बार्गेन्स किरण कहाँ गए अच्छा स्टार ग्लिटर एक्सचेंज रुक जाओ अभी पहले तो ये खरीद लेते। रेनबो विशेस तो मैं बचा के रखता हूँ, स्टैंडर्ड बैनर विशेस कर लेते हैं स्ट्रीम से। क्या हुआ? वाओ, थ्री स्टार्स। एक और 3 स्टार। लोग बहुत मेरे से भी ज़्यादा करते हैं, मैं तो फिर भी नहीं करता, बीच में उड़ा देता हूँ थोड़े बहुत। लॉल, वाह, कुछ भी नहीं निकला, कुछ भी नहीं निकला। उधर तो मैं जाना ही नहीं है। ठीक है, पहले तो मैं फोर्ट्रेस से निकलूं। हाँ नहीं तो 8 मिनट। 10 के जेम्स अभी भी, बट डिडंट पुल फॉर टोपैज। टोपैज के लिए तो मैं पुल भी नहीं कर रहा, बट मेरे पास वो भी नहीं है, उसमें वॉर्प्स के लिए जेम्स भी नहीं है। ठीक है, बेनेट, लीव ए क्लेम, सेलेक्ट कैरेक्टर्स, एक्सपेडिशन में फिर मेरे को वो माइनिंग वाला नहीं करना पड़ता, मेरे को ये माइन 10 आइटम्स वाला ऐसे ही मिल जाता है। रेजिन क्राफ्टिंग बेंच है क्या आसपास? कंडेंस रेजिन बना लेता हूँ तो मुझे वो भी मिल जाएगा यूज करने वाला। ये भी मिल गया। बीपी, क्या मतलब मुझे मुझे जिंगली 20 पुल्स में मिल गई थी, मेरे को 10 पुल्स में नेविलेट मिला था, पता है। हालांकि मैं पिछला 50-50 हार रहा था। गेम ऑफ द रिच, ओके। और रुको, ये देखना, ये बारिश रुक देगा अभी, और बारिश के पानी ऊपर वापस भेज देगा। नाइस नाइस नाइस। अच्छा चलो, अब वो लाइव स्ट्रीम चालू होने वाली है। ओए, मुझे 10 पुल्स में जिंगुआन मिला था, रुको। यूट्यूब, ठीक है ठीक है, HSR और ओके, गेंशिन ऑफिशियल। थोड़ी देर में चालू तो हो जाएगी, ठीक है। फिर एक टैब लेते हैं, HSR ऑफिशियल वाली। होंकाई स्टार रेल ऑफिशियल, ठीक है। और मैं फूशवान में एक 50-50 हारा था, बट अगली 10 पुल में फूशवान मिल गई थी। नाइस, ब्लेस्ड अकाउंट, आप ब्लेस्ड ही है उस हिसाब से तो। अरे एक सेकंड, ये शो हो रहा है ना, स्पेशल प्रोग्राम इसमें शो हो रहा है, ठीक है। गेंशिन का स्पेशल प्रोग्राम क्यों नहीं शो हो रहा? होम। गेंशिन का स्पेशल प्रोग्राम क्यों नहीं शो हो रहा? अरे ये तो ये शो हो रहा है। नहीं रुको, कम्युनिटी फालतू की बात मत कर। एक सेकंड। ट्विच, अरे ये क्या खुल गया? गेंशिन स्पेशल प्रोग्राम मजमाक। ओके, अरे समझ गया मैं भी सीरियस थोड़ी था। एक मिनट, यूट्यूब वाला देखते हैं स्पेशल प्रोग्राम इसके हिसाब से कब हो रहा है। कम्युनिटी चलो, अगर स्टार रेल का पहले आ रहा है तो पहले स्टार रेल का देख लेते हैं। हेलो देयर बडी, हाउ आर यू? हेलो टेड गेमिंग वाईटी, वेलकम टू स्ट्रीम। हम बस वेट कर रहे हैं स्पेशल प्रोग्राम का। इट्स टेक्स सम टाइम, 49 मिनट्स आई गेस, है ना? तो अच्छा है ना, स्टार रेल के साथ में नहीं हो रही है तो बेटर है, दोनों लाइव स्ट्रीम देख पाएंगे। रुको, एचएसआर में इस बार कैरेक्टर्स अच्छे आ रहे हैं। मुझे टेंशन हो रही थी कि दोनों अगर एक ही टाइम पे होंगी तो प्रॉब्लम होगी। गेंशिन लाइव स्ट्रीम विल टेक आफ्टर एचएसआर, है ना? हाँ, थैंक गॉड। वैसे ट्विच पे शायद पहले ही होगी। अरे यार, ट्विच पे मेरे को देख लेना था, ट्विच पे चालू तो नहीं हो गई थी पहले ही एचएसआर वाली? ट्विच एचएसआर नहीं, इस पे भी वेटिंग ही चल रही है। जस्ट चेक कर रहा था। मज़ा आएगा सबके साथ देखने में। सब अपने अपने रिएक्शन शेयर करेंगे, सब बोलेंगे ये कैरेक्टर अच्छा है, ये कैरेक्टर गंदा है, नहीं मेरे को ये चीज़ नहीं पसंद, वो चीज़ नहीं पसंद। मैं अपनी चीज़ बताऊंगा, मुझे क्या पसंद आई, मुझे क्या पसंद नहीं आई। ओह भाई, टू मच फन। आर यू गोइंग फॉर एनी कैरेक्टर इन एचएसआर? एचएसआर में मैं देखता हूँ, अगर वो वाला बैनर अगर अभी आ रहा है तो मैं वो के लिए पुल विश करूँगा। मैं अभी सपोर्ट के लिए पुल करूँगा क्योंकि मेरे पास अभी इम्बाइबेटर लून है जो कि मैंने वैसे ही बिल्ड नहीं किया, और फिर मेरे पास इंटरनेशनल पीस कॉर्पोरेशन चिबी ट्रेल ब्लेजर। मेरे को तो ये, हाँ मुझे भी लग, मेरे को इसको ही देखकर भूख लगने लग गई। रुको, कैप्शंस हैं क्या? नहीं।
Newsflash. The IPC will soon be dispatching representatives to multiple worlds.
The effort is
उसके
part of a raft
चप्पलें
of
देख
new
रहे हो?
measures to encourage trade and strengthen friendship
Hello
throughout the
Pixel
cosmos.
bhai, welcome to the
The
stream.
Genius Society's newest masterpiece, Simulated Universe World 8, is about to go live.
Baap
Madam
re.
Herta has revealed that the project is about to enter the launch phase. For further details, don't forget to tune in to our program's
और
follow-up
कितनी
reporting.
simulated.
Renowned songstress Robin has received an invitation to perform at Penacony's Charmony Festival.
ये क्या चल रहा है? अच्छा ये आईपीसी है क्या ये? इतने सारे लैपटॉप्स के साथ? नहीं, ये क्या है?
हेलो
ओ ये हुआ है लगता। ओ भाई, ये हुआ का रिवील ट्रेलर है। ओ गॉड, ओ गॉड।
Hello, my name is Hua.
Recent days, the
November
Xianzhou
15,
Wolfu
yes.
has reported an uptick in supernatural activity. With evil spirits wreaking havoc across multiple locations, the Ten Lords Commission has assured citizens that it is thoroughly investigating all incidents. This program will be bringing you the latest as the story unfolds.
Oh, bhai,
For more
maza aayega.
details, stay tuned for the upcoming Haunted Xianzhou special program.
ओ भाई मजा आएगा।
Beautiful creature. Bless you for
HSR का
choosing to
डीलू,
dally here.
HSR का
I
डीलू।
want to ask you,
वेलकम
as a
नारुतो।
fellow entity of the universe,
इसके
are
फोटो दे।
you acquainted with the goddess Sidrilla?
ए भगवान, ये क्या है ये? मेरा माउस क्यों हिल रहा है?
Another anomaly in this shining universe.
पौधा?
Since you do not understand the beauty, I will have to show you in a way that only a knight can.
ओ भाई। न्यू रीजन हाँ।
Beauty is eternal.
Hey, we made it! What's up, guys? Most haunted place in the Luofu. Follow and share. Or else I'm gonna...
ओ भाई ये स्ट्रीमर, ये सुशांत भी है उसको। ओ भाई ये इवेंट मजेदार लग रहा है।
Yo, what's up? You're finally here.
Captain Huohua, should we start the ghost hunt now?
Captain? You can just call me Papa.
मेरे को हुआ चाहिए। ओ भाई, डरावनी आँख। द क्रेप्सूल जोन। ओ भाई, ओ रिडेम्पशन कोड, रिडेम्पशन कोड। रुको, मेरे को रिडेम्पशन कोड है JB9BE7K5RQY3। रुको, मैं स्क्रीनशॉट ले लेता हूँ। अरे इसमें दिख ही नहीं रही है। ओफो, रुको। ओ मैंने लाइव स्ट्रीम रोक दी। रुको मैं पहली कोड लिख देता हूँ। भाई आप मेरे साथ रिएक्शन वीडियो बनाओगे क्या? हाँ भाई मेरे को मज़ा आ रहा है। ओ भाई रुको मैं कोड लिख देता हूँ। JB9BE7K5RQY.
Darkness falls across the delve as ghost fires dance. The clock strikes 12.
पहली कोड मैं पिन कर रहा हूँ है ना गाइस HSR की।
Whether or not your world has a midnight hour. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Welcome to the Interastral Peace Media's Haunted Xianzhou.
ये मेरे को ये
special
उल्लू
program.
बहुत मजेदार लगा।
I'm your ghostly host with the most. Albert. For
Albert,
today's episode, we've invited two
Albert,
special
मैं इसका नाम
guests.
भूल जाता हूँ बार बार।
Together, we'll be introducing you to the Xianzhou's weirdest and most wonderful.
इस बार मजा आएगा। HSR खेल
I'm
लेगा।
the galactic baseballer.
Speaking of weird and wonderful.
Hey guys, Gwen here. It's an honor to be a guest on the 1.5
ग्वेन आइफन मुझे
special program.
यानफे जैसी दिखती है, बस यानफे जिसके बाल खुल सॉरी
Owlbirds.
यानफे नहीं,
Haunted
क्या नाम है?
Cienjo special program.
योइमिया। My bad, I'm so sorry.
Owlbird, did you unlock a new skin?
That's one way of putting it.
HSR की योइमिया।
Naturally, an anchor of my standing needs to have the best wardrobe department in town. Now, as our audience will be well aware, the Cienjo is
योइमिया,
constantly
हाँ
roaming
योइमिया
the
जैसी नहीं
universe,
दिखती कि
and the
योइमिया के
universe
बाल
is
खोल दो
filled
बस।
with the unknown. It should come as no surprise then that the Lafu has had its
फुल
fair share
मस्त और
of
यूनिक है इस
strange
बार
encounters.
इंटरेस्ट आ रहा है
And
मुझे।
speaking of
HSR खोलना
strange, the
पड़ेगा।
trailer we just witnessed gave us a sneak peek
योई
into a
मिया,
place of
वो वाला
mystery, evil,
ये टॉपिक कहीं
and
और ही जा
ghost
रहा है।
fire. Fixtral Garden.
I thought Fixtral Garden was just some old abandoned place on the Luofu.
है?
Why is it suddenly getting so much
अच्छा कोई
attention?
गार्डन
Allow me
है
to
जहाँ पे ये
explain.
इवेंट होगा।
A while back, the Artisanship Commission's creation furnace
हेलो पिक्सल
was
भाई।
shattered,
अरे वो
and the
बोला तो
Heliobi trapped
करेंगे साथ में
inside were able
रिएक्शन
to
वीडियो।
escape. Know where they went to hide? Yup. Fixtral Garden.
I see. Wait, what's a heliobi?
People say that the Heliobi are the result of accumulated grievances. They can
अच्छा,
possess people,
Helio-
deceive the senses, affect the soul,
Heliobi,
and usurp the
ये
flesh.
एक important term
Those
रहेगा इस
possessed
क्वेस्ट में।
exhibit bizarre behavior
फ्री
and
4 स्टार
restless thoughts.
दिस टाइम पता नहीं।
It's a
Ted
truly
भाई,
frightening
let's
spectacle.
see।
But
अभी
the creation
अभी तक तो
furnace
कुछ नहीं
wasn't
बोला।
exactly fragile. How could it just break?
Rumor has it, the Artisanship Commission's surveillance recorded a gray-haired
इस बार हाँ
figure
एक फ्री
in
4
dark
स्टार था तो
clothing.
अरे मैंने वो लिया
Gray
था।
hair, dark clothing.
इस इवेंट में नहीं आएगा,
Did they
वो
have a
हर
baseball
इवेंट में नहीं
bat?
आता
Hey,
फ्री 4
don't pin
स्टार
this on
वाला।
me. The destruction of the creation
Ted
furnace
भाई,
was a direct result of the Stellaron
अभी मन
disaster.
नहीं है, बाद में
Right,
देखूंगा।
Albert?
वाह वाह।
Tell us more about Fixtral Garden.
Fixtral Garden has always been overflowing with yin energy, and the garden itself is littered with suppression towers, stone monoliths, and ancient trees. It's creepy enough in the day, but when the sun goes down, things
जितना
get a
डरावना भी नहीं लग
whole
रहा।
lot creepier. The garden is layered and deceptive, and it's easy to lose
अरे
your
मुझे दोस्तों के
bearings.
साथ जाना है ब्रो।
Since the Heliobi moved in,
I got
it's
touch
probably
grass,
the
not
most
like it.
dangerous
Lol।
place on the
मेरे घर के
Lafu.
बाहर ही उगती है घास।
Heliobi are experts when it comes to possession, and even the most experienced Wraith Wardens and Arumaton Spectral Envoys can become their victims.
ओ भाई,
When you can't tell
एनिमीज
your friend from your
एनिमीज
enemy,
बड़े अच्छे लग रहे हैं ये वाले।
things tend to go south
भाई,
fast.
ये एनिमीज
If all
मस्त हैं।
that wasn't enough, they say that Mara-stricken members of the Ten Lords Commission also wander the garden.
अब ये भी आ
Word of
गए।
advice? Keep your wits about you.
Sounds like great streaming material to me. I bet I could become the Cienjo's #1 streamer in no time.
मेरे को बना दो
Funny you
नंबर
should
1
mention.
स्ट्रीमर।
To most people, Fixtral Garden was always a strange and desolate place that rarely got much attention. But now that stories are beginning to circulate, the situation has changed.
वाह।
Recently, the Cienjo's online forums have been filling up with posts describing supernatural phenomena in Fixtral Garden. Everything from self-playing violins to the wailing cries
Oh,
of
bhai.
vengeful ghosts. Unsurprisingly,
So basically,
Cienjo
Halloween
fans
themed
of the
area is game का।
supernatural are loving every second.
In my experience, forums aren't exactly the most reliable news sources.
Ugh, who cares if some of it's false? This is a hype train I can't afford to miss. Trailblazer, what do you think? Want to start a ghost hunting squad with me?
Fire breathing, quiet band performances, headstands, balancing acts, spear deflection, sword juggling, and boulder smashing weren't enough, huh? Now you're an expert in ghost hunting?
अब चलो अब
Who
गोस।
said I was an expert? I just have a lot of transferable skills. That's all.
Well, you better hope so. Speaking of which,
In the brand new version 1.5, Trailblaze Continuance, a Foxian tale of the hunted. The ghost hunting squad will be responsible
तो
for
basically
chasing
हम
down
भूत पकड़ने वाले हैं इस
Heliobi,
event में.
purging evil, resolving crises, and protecting the Xianzhou. A Foxian
nice.
tale of the hunted is divided into 5 chapters and starts off with a ghost hunting squad facing an unusual danger and sojourners
अच्छा
ghastly
तो
reverie.
5 हिस्से
Once
होंगे
this
इस
chapter is
इवेंट
complete,
के.
the story continues to unfold
5
with twins,
chapters में.
Precipient, Sword Essence, and Foxian Dream.
5 chapters, huh? We'll be topping Xianzhou internet searches in no time.
See? I knew we were on the same wavelength.
In addition to
First
Trailblaze
Pokemon
Continuance,
and now
and
Ghost.
together with Miss Guinaifen, Trailblazers will also be facing Fixtral Garden dangers in
Lol.
both Lawfu Urban Legends and Ghost Hunting Squad missions.
Cool.
Oh, and I almost forgot to mention, during the Ghost Hunting Squad's fixtural exploration, Trailblazers can jointly manage Guinaifen's socials. Posting threads is a great way to create discussion among Xianzhou netizens and fans of the
अच्छा तो हम
supernatural.
ग्वेनाइफन का सोशल
We're gonna
मीडिया
get
भी
the whole
मैनेज करेंगे.
Xianzhou
वाह.
talking. Seriously, this is once in a lifetime material. We gotta plug it for everything it's got. I'm talking daily updates, community engagement, all that good stuff. Once you get enough momentum, the fan base grows itself.
तो बेसिकली ये
Social media
हमको एक
stardom is
मिनी गेम में
finally on the
सिखाएगा
horizon.
कि सोशल
Oh,
मीडिया
you know, Miss Guinaifen, there's always
कैसे
room
use
for
करते
creative
हैं.
talents
वाह.
at the IPM, and I don't want to toot my own horn or anything.
बेसिकली
but
हमको
I've been
ग्वेनाइफन
accused
को
of a
वायरल
lot of big
करना है.
names in the company. The Albert stamp of approval goes a long way.
Aw,
ये
thanks,
थोड़ा बोरिंग लग रहा है
Albert.
बट आई
I'm
थिंक हो
afraid I'm
सकता है
too
मजा
invested in
आए.
the Xianzhou
भूत
for
वाला
now,
ज्यादा
though.
मजेदार लगा
Good
मुझे.
to know there's
है
an
ना?
offer on
तुम
the
लोग
table.
कौन सा
That's
है?
cool. I get it.
Everything is available but
Here's my
not the
card if you ever want a collab.
multi.
Just give me a
वह
shout.
Deal.
वह नाइस
Now,
लग
where
रही है.
were
I
we?
will pull
Oh,
her. I don't have
socials.
5-star healer.
Increasing
मैं
your
भी
account's
pull
popularity
करूँगा.
level allows you to unlock more stories and events. Your ghost hunting skills will only improve as you unlock more suppression towers and take on new challenges.
अच्छा
Not
तो
to
हमें
mention,
बेसिकली
by
ज्यादा
completing
भूतों
limited
से.
time missions, Trailblazers can obtain the event light cone. Hey, over
अच्छा
here.
इस इवेंट में
What
एक
do you
फ्री
think,
लाइट कोन भी
Guilings?
है.
Let's give it up for Guinaifen's generosity. Woo! Still, I hope the ghost hunting squad is up to the job. Sounds like we'll have a lot on
मल्टीप्लेयर
our
और
plate.
कोऑप
Don't
मोड
worry.
आई थिंक
You
ठीक
might
है.
just be
लाइक
getting a helping hand from one of the Xianzhou's most
ठीक है.
formidable
मतलब
forces.
मुझे लगता है ये
Ten
मल्टीप्लेयर
Lords
कोऑप मोड
Commission.
में इसमें मजा भी नहीं
They're the
आता. फ्री
judges of
लाइट
the
कोन
Marastruck, the
वो भी
arbiters of
अच्छी
life
लग रही है
and
लाइट
death.
कोन.
When it comes to warding off evil and expelling the supernatural, nobody does it like the Ten Lords. But despite their reputation, they're shrouded in a certain amount of mystery.
Whoa! The 10 lords are getting involved? Just when I thought our stream couldn't get any crazier!
Well, before you get too excited, I'd spend some time getting to know your
लाइट कोन की
assignee.
जरूरत
The
पड़ेगी
Ten
हमको
Lords
बहुत.
have dispatched a trainee
और
judge
क्या?
to assist the ghost hunting squad in investigating the Fixtral Garden situation.
Trainee, huh? As long as they're confident in their abilities.
Yeah, about that.
Oh, nice. अच्छा तो ये बेसिकली वो की गेम प्ले क्या है कि उसको एक भूत पोजेस करता है और वही उससे अटैक करवाता है. वही अल्ट करता है. वो कुछ नहीं करती. ये देखो.
Huokwa is a wind-type character following the path of abundance and a trainee judge of the Ten Lords Commission.
रुको मैं इसको
Wait, is
ऑटो
her
से.
tail on fire? Those are the spookiest
यार
looking
ये बहुत
flames I've
मजेदार
ever
लग रही है.
seen.
हेलो अनवर भाई,
Does
वेलकम टू द
being on
स्ट्रीम.
fire
डिजाइन भी
help with
अच्छा
ghost
है.
hunting?
What are you two whispering about?
Nothing. Just beginning to doubt her credentials.
How did this little girl become a judge in the first place?
Good question.
जज क्यों?
Huokwa is essentially a magnet for evil. Something that comes in super handy for the Ten Lords Commission. They couldn't believe their luck.
Sounds qualified.
Of course.
मस्त मूव्स है.
Talent
मूव्स
comes
तो
in all
हाँ.
shapes and sizes. The key is to bring the best out of everyone. You know, to her,
इंग्लिश वॉइस
Huokwa's unique
सेक्टर
skill set isn't exactly a blessing.
2 हैं. 2
People
क्यों है
say
इसके
she has
इंग्लिश
the
वॉइस
worst luck
एक्टर?
on the Xianzhou. Always running into ghosts, tripping over thin air. You know the deal.
Well, If I spent my life
तो
running into
वो
ghosts,
कुछ नहीं करती,
I'd
उसके
probably
अंदर
fall
जो
over a lot
भूत
too.
है
I remember
वो
one of my
हमला करता
Greylings
है।
had the
लॉल
same problem.
वो भूत ही
Lucky
अटैक
for
करता है
her,
वो
one of my sponsors sells this amazing remedy that can...
And we're getting sidetracked. Anyway, I only told you half the story. Bad luck, evil attraction, call it what you like.
है ना। मैं भी विश मेरे पास मैंने इस पे कुछ नहीं किया है
When
वो
Huohuo was a
पर
little younger, her tail was possessed by a monstrous long-life species. Any guesses? Yep, it was a heliobus. That very same
तो
day, the Ten Lords Commission decided to seal the monster in its hiding place.
उसकी
And took
पूंछ है ना उस पर
under their
पोजेस
wing.
हो गया वो
I
जो
get it. So
भूत
Huohuo
है
is
एक
kind of
बहुत
like
खतरनाक।
a Ten Lords guinea pig. I think Herta had a similar fate planned for me.
That may have been part of it.
तो उसकी
However, the
पूंछ
Ten
में वो
Lords
भूत
realized that
टेन लॉर्ड्स
Huohuo
कमीशन
had the
ने
ability to pacify the
ट्रैप
monster.
करके रखा है ताकि वो
Naturally, anyone able to wield the power of a heliobus was seen as a potential weapon of war.
But she's just a baby! How could a scared little Foxian girl ever take on the responsibilities of the Ten Lords?
Oh, was well aware she's just scared of cat. That's why she watches so many horror mercia to train her courage. I guess you could call that fighting fear with fear.
अच्छा तो
You're
और
all
वो
weak,
हॉरर
y'all.
मूवीज
That
देखती है
actually
ताकि
works. I'd
उसका
have joined the
डर
Stellar
कम हो
Hunters
जाए।
already.
Practicality aside, Huohuo's willingness to confront her shortcomings is a true sign
मुझे
of
वो
professionalism.
चाहिए
Not to mention, having spent more than a
बट
few
मेरे
years
को
in the
फिर
company
स्टार
of
रेल
a
खेलना पड़ेगा
heliobus,
जो मैंने
she's
खेला
had to
नहीं है
develop
अभी
her own
दिन
tricks for
से।
banishing evil. Huohuo's basic attack, Banner Stormcaller, can deal wind damage to a single target.
अच्छा सिंगल
Kind of
टारगेट
looks
है
like
उसका
her tail is the
बेसिक
one making the
अटैक।
decisions.
हाँ उसकी
When using her skill, Talisman Protection, Huohuo bravely brandishes her banner, restoring HP to a single ally and adjacent teammates.
Are
अच्छा
you
तो
sure
एक
she's
को
not
हील
trying to
करती है
surrender?
झंडे से और तीन
Huohuo's
को
ultimate, Tail Spiritual
तीन-
Domination, can
तीन को एक
regenerate
साथ हील
allies'
कर लेती है।
energy and increase their attack.
Well, so that's what a heliobus looks like.
No wonder it
अच्छा
took the
उसका
Ten
हील
Lords
कर
Commission to seal
और
it
ये
away.
अटैक
When under
बफ
the
भी देती
influence of
है
her tail,
और हील भी
Huohuo
देती
has
है।
a few special talents. After using her skill, she receives Sacrifice Life. Sacrifice Life can grant allies a set amount of HP restoration at the beginning of their respective turns or when they use their ultimate.
Nice. Not bad for a
अच्छा ऑटो हील
trainee,
भी है
huh?
इसकी
This
एबिलिटी
ghost
में।
hunting squad's gonna kick butt.
That's not all. Huohuo's technique, Fiend Impeachment of Evil, sends her enemies into a horror-struck state and scatters them in all directions. When attacking a horror-struck enemy, there's a chance of reducing their attack.
Oh, scaring away your enemies.
अच्छा उसकी स्किल से
Nice moves, Huohuo.
है ना
Still not getting judged.
उसकी
by it, though.
स्किल से
Hey,
अटैक कम
easy on
होता
the
है।
trainee.
लोचा
Of
से
course,
ज्यादा अच्छी
when you're
पता
dealing with
नहीं
Heliobot,
लोचा से ज्यादा
the more
अच्छी है कि नहीं
judges,
आई एम
the
नॉट श्योर।
better. That's why the Ten Lords appointed a seasoned veteran to
मेरी
bring up
आवाज
the
ठीक
rear.
आ रही है ना और
I'm
स्ट्रीम की
talking
आवाज
about
तो नहीं
none
दब
other
रही।
than Hanya.
हाँ निया इस अच्छा वो जो आर्टिस्ट है अरे यार
Hanya is a netherworld judge of the Ten Lords Commission. She's a
Hey,
physical
yeah.
type character, following the path of harmony.
बहुत अच्छे
I
कैरेक्टर्स आ रहे
remember
हैं इस
that
बार
face.
हान्या की भी डिजाइन बहुत
I
अच्छी
saw
एक वो
her on the
पेन
Return
ब्रश
to Darkness light cone.
Correctamundo. Rumor has it, she's one of two sisters dedicated to the work of the Ten Lords. She's responsible for predicting karmic offenses and recording corresponding judgments.
अभी तक
Or
के
to be more precise,
दोनों कैरेक्टर अच्छे लगे
Hanya reads the karmic sins of
पर हान्या
criminals
4 स्टार
and
है
uses
तो
her
मतलब
oracle
वो
brush
के बैनर
to
में एटलीस्ट
record
हान्या तो
their
निकल ही जाएगी
punishments. She's good
तो
at
वो
her
कोई टेंशन
job
वाली
and
बात है
takes
नहीं
it super seriously. In the Ten Lords
English भी
Commission,
is-
her reputation precedes her.
Sounds like a Ten Lord celebrity.
She's put in the hours, that's for sure. In order to determine their sins, Hanya reads the memories of the Mara struck in the form of dreams.
Cool. Sounds like our
Oh,
ghost
बाप
hunting
रे,
squad
मन
just
पड़ने
found its
वाली है
guiding
ये।
light. No offense,
है ना?
Huohuo, but those
डिजाइन बहुत
sound
अच्छा
like credentials.
Hey, enough with the Huohuo bullying. But speaking of credentials, it's time to see what Hanya can do on the battlefield. During her
हान्या
basic
की
attack,
थोड़ी डिजाइन
Hanya
मुझे
uses her
जिंगलियों की
oracle
याद दिला
brush
रही थी.
to assault the enemy, dealing physical damage to a single target.
अच्छा
She
physical
really
damage.
lives by the pen is mightier than the sword, huh?
Yep.
I'll
आन्या
get
बस
my coat.
In addition to dealing
ये भी
physical
चक्कर है
damage to a
नारुतो भाई, वो
single
दोनों
target,
एक बैनर पे होने
Hanya's
चाहिए.
skills, Samsara Lot, can inflict them with a burdened state.
Burden state
Is
क्या
that
होती है?
Hanya's way of marking enemies prior to sentencing?
Pretty much. Allies inflict increased damage on enemies marked with burden.
अच्छा
And if that wasn't
तो वो
enough, after
डैमेज
an ally
इंक्रीज
launches
मिलता है
a
अगर
set
वो
amount of
मार्क
attacks on
होंगे
an
उसके
enemy marked with
स्किल से.
burden, they recover a skill point.
When the going gets tough, Hanya's got your buff.
और अगर उससे
Hanya's
डैमेज
ultimate,
करोगे उन
10
कैरेक्टर्स
Lord's
को तो
Decree,
स्किल पॉइंट.
all
हाँ
shallow
नाइस.
bait, can increase speed and attack for a single ally. When Hanya uses her
Skill और
technique
attack
during
बढ़ाता है एक
exploration,
ally का.
she immediately launches an attack and inflicts burden on a random enemy.
When the enemy won't budge, call in the judge.
All that aside, in version 1.5, the new Stagnant Shadow, Shape of Perdition, will
एक और
appear within the
Stagnant
Fixture
Shadow.
Garden map on the Cienjo Lafu. Complete the challenge to obtain new physical ascension materials.
नया
Within
फिजिकल
the same
एसेंशियल
map,
मटेरियल.
we'll also be welcoming Cavern of Corrosion, Path of Darkness. Complete the challenge
दो
to
नए
obtain 2
artifacts.
brand new Cavern relics. Prisoner
ये
in
वुल्फ वाले की
Deconfinement
डिजाइन बहुत
and
अच्छी लग रही है.
Grand Duke incinerated to ashes. Woo! Well, that just about brings us to the final sections of our Haunted Cienjo special program.
Huh? Already? This program isn't nearly haunted enough for my liking. Where are all the ghost stories? You know, beautiful Foxian spirits knocking on your door at midnight? That kind of thing.
I
ये
think
कैसी
you're
horror
thinking
story?
of a different program.
Moving swiftly on to some exciting updates. Thanks again for watching, y'all, and don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after the following commercials.
कौन से कमर्शियल्स?
Hey, you there. Sick and tired of the daily grind?
अच्छा अब मैं
And up for running
सेकंड
errands?
ये
Do you long for rapturous applause and cheering voices? How about increased self-confidence and a sense
HD
of pride?
8B
We have an opportunity for you. The
X7.
Boulder Town Martial Exhibition
अरे
is
यार
now
ये
open
वाला
for
ही
registration.
ये वाला
Put
इवेंट
yourself
क्यों
to
फिर
the
से यार?
test
ये
by
मुझे मजा नहीं
challenging
आता.
the best. This event will once
7,
again be hosted by
JL,
Scout Business Alliance.
8,
Scout Business
9,
Alliance, made for the champions.
Z7.
In order to bring our audience a brand new experience, this event will be adopting a simultaneous exhibition format.
Thank you. Please send the star rail codes on my server. Oh sure, Everest, welcome to the stream.
To register your name.
Okay, अब मैंने सेकंड कोड पिन कर दिया है गाइस. जिसके पास सेकंड कोड नहीं है प्लीज सेकंड कोड ले लेना. थैंक यू सो मच एवरेस्ट.
A stellar Shadow Seeker recruitment announcement. March 7th, member of the Nameless has put out a cordial invitation for anyone able to restore her photographs to the way she remembers them. The images in question were inexplicably damaged.
ये ठीक है,
I
फोटो
lost
रिस्टोर
all
वाला
kinds of
इवेंट
cool
ठीक है.
pictures, beautiful
ये तो
scenery,
पॉम-पॉम है.
strange encounters, you name it. There's a big reward
ये
for
वाला
anyone that can help me
इवेंट ठीक
restore
लगते
the
हैं.
images.
2 मिनट में
Actions speak louder than
2
words.
मिनट में खत्म
Miss
हो जाते
March's
हैं.
memories are in your hands.
Nice.
Madam Herda of the Genius Society is about to launch unlimited beta testing for the newly developed
Simulated Universe. कितना यार?
World 8. Participants will have their costs covered and progress saved for future iterations. In order to participate in this offline confidential beta test, please head to the most mysterious place in the universe, Herda's office. Test participants will be rewarded with a brand new Pentagony Land of the Dreams and Ferment Frontline Glamoth Planar Ornaments. What are you waiting for? Get testing! Good news! The Planar Fisher and Garden of Plenty events are about to begin. It's the version you
अर्जेंटी
know and
दिखा
love.
रहे हैं मतलब
Let the
अर्जेंटी
computer
न्यू
do the
इवेंट
hard
कर
work
लेना आप.
for
700
3 minutes
800
and get
जेड्स
your
मिल
hands
रहा
on
है.
double rewards together.
मैंने हाथ भी
with
नहीं लगाया मालूम
Argenti.
HSR को.
One must
टाइम ही नहीं मिल रहा.
explore the essence of beauty to appreciate the depth of chivalry.
इसके
Yes,
कपड़े
it
भी
is
चेंज हो
I,
गए.
your beloved avian servant. Welcome to Inner Astral Peace Media's second special program, Legend of Cosmic Beauty.
वाह,
In today's program,
कपड़े भी चेंज
we
हो
will
गए
be
थे।
introducing a new friend of the universe.
Yo, how's my
Jades
favorite
and
audience
Jade.
doing?
Lol.
Great to see you. We've hardly been gone, and Albert here's already had another wardrobe change.
Perhaps you didn't get the memo.
Albert बहुत
We're
मजेदार है।
about to be discussing a
Albert
night
बहुत
of
मजेदार।
impeccable elegance. It's time to get fancy. So, without
तभी बोल
further
रहा हूँ,
ado,
मुझे भी
allow
स्ट्रीम
me
के
to
बाद
introduce a member of
MOC
the
कंप्लीट
Knights
करना
of
है।
Beauty, Argenti.
ओ भाई अर्जेंटी, हर स्टार एल का डिलूक। जो अपने फूलों और कांटों से वार करता है। ओ भाई, ओ भाई, ओ भाई।
Argenti is a physical type character following the path of erudition. As a devoted admirer of Adrilla the Beauty, Argenti spends his life roaming the universe and extolling their name.
दोनों मस्त, बट
So the
वो
simulated
obviously
universe
better है।
occurrences Curio, Robe of the Beauty, and Knights of Beauty to the rescue.
वो
They're
obviously
related to the
better है,
Knights,
मुझे
right?
ज़्यादा ज़रूरत है।
Running into the Knights of Beauty while testing the simulated universe is
Knights of
always a
Beauty,
blessing.
lol.
Those guys are a lifeline in a tight spot, especially when I can't get enough path resonance.
Treating people with courtesy, helping others as a matter of
Ho-Ho
principle,
is much
and
better.
offering sincere
How are you,
praise to
Everest?
all things in the universe. Such is the code of conduct that Argenti lives by. In the simulated universe,
Fire होना
not every
चाहिए था।
helping hand is benevolent, but those provided by the knights are beyond
नहीं
question.
ठीक है भाई,
May
फिजिकल
the
फिजिकल
names of
ज़्यादा काम
Argenti and
आएगा।
the beauty be blessed for all eternity.
Speaking of which, Albert, what was that Planar Fissure and Garden of Plenty commercial all about?
Well, Argenti magnanimously answered our call and agreed to appear in our commercial as a corporate ambassador. Oh, and I nearly forgot our end of the bargain. The IPM acknowledges that Adrilla the Beauty is the most peerless beauty of them all.
Albert, what did you get yourself into now?
No need to worry. Just a little two-way back scratching.
Okay.
फालतू के जोक्स।
Kind of TMI. But
Too
I
much
still don't really
information.
understand the concept of the beauty.
Allow me to explain. Adrilla's beauty permeates everything. Take Argenti for example. From his
Adrilla the
daily armor
Beauty,
cleaning
ये कोई
routine
character
to
है
his constant grace.
जिसके
All
बेस
of it
पर ये
stems
लोग
from his
काम
pursuit
करते हैं।
of the beauty. Elegance is Argenti's middle name and even manifests itself in his combat. Argenti's basic attack,
Basic
Fleeting
attack.
Fragrance, can deal physical
इसका weapon
damage to
कितना
a
बढ़िया है।
single target. His skill, Justice Hereby Blooms, can deal physical damage to all enemies.
ओ भाई, स्किल
Man,
भी all
I wish I
डैमेज
looked that
एनिमीज
elegant
को
in combat.
डैमेज करती है।
Argenti's ultimate is pretty unique, triggering different effects depending on the amount of energy consumed.
अच्छा, एनर्जी
Such
के
is the
हिसाब से इसका
manifold
अल्ट
beauty of
अलग अलग है।
Adrilla. When consuming a small amount of energy, Argenti's ultimate, for in this garden supreme beauty bestows, can deal damage to all enemies. When consuming all energy, Argenti's ultimate becomes Merit Bestowed in My Garden, which deals greater damage. It also inflicts additional damage on a random target.
Huh?
Okay.
Wait, so you can choose how
इसका
much
ult-
energy to release?
इसका
That's
अल्ट
not all.
अलग
Argenti's
अलग
talent,
एनर्जी पे काम करता है।
Sublime Object,
नाइस।
can allow Argenti to regenerate additional energy and obtain a stack of self-cultivation. Self-cultivation can increase Argenti's crit rate.
Oh, so the more self-cultivation, the fiercer his attacks.
उसका
Or,
crit rate भी
to put
बढ़ता
it
है।
another way, Argenti
Nice.
needs to attack as many enemies as possible. The greater the number of enemies, the faster his energy regeneration, and the stronger his combat.
Exactly. Stronger
Oh,
combat,
bhai.
faster energy regeneration,
Oh,
more
bhai.
enemies to attack.
Argenti giving erudition vibes. I'm here
Oh,
for it.
bhai.
Argenti's technique, Manifesto of Purest Virtue,
नहीं,
can
और
daze
इसका क्या
enemies
है
within a set range.
कि इसका अटैक
Dazed
बढ़ेगा
enemies
जितने
are
एनिमीज
unable to launch attacks. Attacking a dazed enemy to enter combat not only deals damage to all enemies, but also regenerates Argenti's energy.
Woo! Argenti
Bhai.
is kind of handsome. I'm feeling a little dazed myself.
They say looks can kill. That's true. That Argenti fans are in for
ओ
a
भाई,
fatal surprise. in
अर्जेंटी
version
का
1.5.
मतलब एबिलिटीज भी
In
बहुत सूट करती
Night
हैं
of
इसको।
Universal Hallucinations, Trailblazers will encounter Argenti en route to a Washtopia.
Wait a second. A wash a what now?
Washtopia
I shower
क्या है?
every day.
Slow down there, Trailblazer. Have you never asked yourself how the Astral Express stays so clean and shiny?
Because Pom-Pom's always cleaning up after us?
It's because the train stops at Washtopias along its journey. Washtopias specialize in cleaning interstellar craft. You know, they're all
वाह,
kinds of
Washtopia
fast-acting,
नाम की एक जगह है
lemon-scented
जो
antibacterial-
spaceship
We're getting
और
off
ये
topic.
सब साफ
All you
करती
need to
है।
know
वाह,
is that the encounter with Argenti is one of excitement and wonder. And a little bird tells me he's set for a showdown with the entire crew.
I don't get it. Why are we always either in a fight or on the way to one?
A fight, you say? Far too poor a term. What you meant to say was a chivalrous display of
इसके बाद
gentlemanly
Genshin-
fortitude.
नया रीजन तो आ ही रहा है, स्टेट बाय ये तो
Argenti
है।
only challenges those who he deeply respects.
Ah, you mean that the illustrious galactic baseballer's reputation doth precede one?
Oh, sure.
ये क्या बोल रहा है?
Anyway, with the driller's blessing, let's move straight on to the
driller.
version 1.5 warp events.
Warp
Finally!
event, okay.
First off, during the first phase of version 1.5
See
in the character
yaar.
event warp, Bloom and Gloom, Trailblazers can
Dano,
obtain the limited
Garland और
5-star
Sharma।
character Wah-Wah.
वो के
Yes, my
बैनर पर
favorite
नहीं है,
scaredy cat
आर्जेंटी
trainee
वाले
judge.
बैनर पे
During the
वो।
second phase of version 1.5, we'll be welcoming
Wow.
2 character event warps.
ये हर बार
and
यही करते हैं।
Thorns of Scented Crown. Trailblazers can obtain the limited 5-star character Argenti.
Ah, our knight
मतलब
in
आपको
shining
4 स्टार
armor.
चाहिए तो सेकंड बैनर पे।
Meanwhile, in Contract Zero, the familiar face of Silver Wolf will be joining the warp. Not to mention the 4-star character Hanya, who will be appearing in both the aforementioned second
क्या
phase
Silver Wolf
character
भी है?
event warps.
Ah, long time no
बेकार
see,
characters।
Silverwolf. I
Sil-
wonder if her game accounts are doing any better.
सिल्वर
wanna
वुल्फ
ask her the
वाला
next time
बैनर
to
भी
see her?
अच्छा
You
है,
first.
वो वाले बैनर से। अरे
Now,
यार,
it's time to take a look at version 1.5's light cones. In the first phase of version 1.5, the drop rate for the
लाइट
5-star
कोन के लिए
light
तो मेरे
cone,
पास वर्ड्स
Night of
होंगे ही
Fight,
नहीं तो
will
मैं
be boosted.
But
While in the
इसकी
second
design
phase of
अच्छी है।
version 1.5, the 5-star light cone
ओ भाई,
instance
आर्जेंटी
for
का
4
वॉर
games.
लाइट
Enter
कोन
the
कितना
light cone
बढ़िया
event
है।
warp. At the same time, the drop rate for the 5-star light cone incessant rain
सिल्वर
will
वुल्फ
be
का भी लाइट
boosted.
कोन, नाइस।
All aboard!
ओके, आई एम ओके विद सिल्वर वुल्फ,
The
है ना?
train is about to make the jump. And here's some other cool
वो
stuff.
का बैनर उन्होंने
Starting
बहुत ही
from
कचरा बनाया
1.5 within
नीचे
the
के
team
जो।
selection and character ascension screens. Every character will have brand new voice
This is a
lines.
different kind of arena.
Promoted again? Is
ओ
that
भाई, और वॉइस लाइंस ऐड कर रहे हैं। यो
Is
अभी
that
तो वेलकम
whole
टू स्ट्रीम,
ascension
कैसे हो अभी
line?
तो
Ah, so
भाई?
cute.
नहीं, ascension
Wait,
lines डाल रहे
If
हैं।
a character's already fully ascended, can we still hear their line?
We got you covered. All audio lines get saved in the index. You can
अच्छा,
listen
इंडेक्स
back
में सेव हो जाएंगे
anytime.
अगर कोई कैरेक्टर
Here's
असेंड है
something
तो पहले
else.
से। नाइस।
In version 1.5, we'll also be seeing a guest book feature update.
Guest
If
book
Trailblazers
update.
are ever curious to check which friends have visited the Express, the guest book has a record and message from each visit.
ओके,
Such a neat idea.
Additionally, the Forgotten Hall will also be receiving updates in 1.5.
Forgotten Hall पे
First
भी
up,
updates
in
हैं।
Forgotten Hall Combat, Trailblazers can now choose to re-challenge.
Re-challenge?
It's like
Re-challenge?
this. If things aren't going too smooth when
Okay.
challenging a certain stage, Trailblazers can choose to return to the Forgotten Hall map and restart the challenge.
ओके, चैलेंज
When
रीस्टार्ट कर
re-challenging,
सकते हैं। वो भी
previously
तो
used
कैसे हो?
technique points are replenished. A chance to replan your main technique strategy, perhaps. Oh, and I almost forgot to mention, stopping and restarting a challenge in the second half of a stage doesn't mean you have to redo the first half.
Whew, that is a relief.
अच्छा,
And
सेकंड
when
स्टेज में
entering the
ही
Forgotten
स्टार्ट होगा
Hall,
नया।
your combat lineup for each stage is now remembered, regardless of whether you met with victory or defeat.
अच्छा,
Your previous
याद भी
lineup will be
रखेगा कि
waiting for
कौन से
you on the
कैरेक्टर्स हमने
preparation
चूज
screen.
किए थे। नाइस।
No need for manual selection.
Now that's my kind of update.
Can't wait for Trailblazers to give it all a spin.
ये
The
सेलर
Forgotten
मून
Hall
टाइप
is
की
an important
आर्ट
system
है
within the
इसकी
game.
अर्जेंटी की।
Updates will continue to be rolled
मेरी
out.
आवाज आ रही है
Stay
ना?
tuned for future versions. Well, looks like it's time for our final redemption
Mixed
code.
and all
See
messages.
you on the other side.
ओ, फाइनल
Trailblazers.
रिडेम्पशन कोड, रुको। फाइनल रिडेम्पशन कोड है 6B 9BFBK58Q3T। ठीक है, अब इसको पिन कर देता हूँ। और ये हो गए हमारे तीनों कोड्स। ऑलमोस्ट आई थिंक खत्म ही होने वाला है। अरे गेंशिन की चालू हो गई क्या? मुझे तो पता भी नहीं गेंशिन की चालू हो गई कि नहीं, कि होगी 6 बजे 7 बजे, पता नहीं, आइडिया भी नहीं है। हो सकता था ये और लंबी होती, शायद उन्होंने गेंशिन वाले के चक्कर में इसको छोटा
Hey
किया।
folks, I'm back.
Me too.
Me three! Good to see you again, Trailblazers. You're just in time to help us wrap up version 1.5 special program.
Aw, is it that time already? I was just getting
इस बार के
started.
वॉक्स
Be my guest,
मजेदार हैं।
Trailblazer. This aisle is ready to flap.
Aren't you forgetting something, Albert? I'm pretty sure you didn't mention the thing.
Thing?
कौन सी
That
थी?
thing.
Thing.
The
that
thing?
thing.
That
Winky
thing?
winky.
Gift of Odyssey. How could I forget?
Gift of
In
Odyssey.
version 1.5,
Gift of Odyssey.
Trailblazers can
बच
get their hands on 10 warps through the check-in event.
There it is.
Heck yeah!
Gotta love a
Thank God.
check-in event. And that's not the only thing to
Best
love in version
feature.
1.5.
Best
Anything in
feature.
today's IPM programs tickle your fancy, guys?
You had me at Ghost Hunting Squad.
Ghost
I
hunting
am
वाला मेरे को भी
so
बहुत
ready for
पसंद
a
आया।
spooky stream.
Sign me up. As for
3
me,
मिनट में
it was all
Genshin
about those
live
unique
stream start।
characters.
Okay अंश भाई।
Huohuo's tail backstory,
वो
Hanya's ten lords
अच्छी है।
expertise, and
हान्या भी
Argenti's
अच्छी लगी,
mysterious
आर्जेंटी
search
भी
for the
अच्छा था।
beauty.
बाकी सिल्वर वुल्फ वाला
Can't wait
बैनर
to
भी है,
see
वो
them in
भी अच्छा
person.
था कि
Couldn't have put it better myself. And with that, Trailblazers, I bid you a peaceful onward journey. Thank you for supporting the IBM. See you in the next one.
See ya.
Trailblaze you later.
अच्छा चलो, अब कुछ और है क्या? नहीं, अब गेंशिन ऑफिशियल पे जाते हैं। लाइक कर देते, ये वाली अच्छी लगी थी। ठीक है, गेंशिन ऑफिशियल, गेंशिन ऑफिशियल। यार लाइव स्ट्रीम स्टार्ट क्यों नहीं हुई? कि ट्विच पे पहले होगी? गेंशिन इम्पैक्ट ऑफिशियल ट्विच पे स्टार्ट हो गई क्या? अच्छा, प्रोग्राम विल बिगिन इन 1 मिनट 34 सेकेंड। ये इस पे यूट्यूब पे क्यों नहीं शो हो रहा? जैसे शेड्यूल स्ट्रीम शो होनी चाहिए ना, इस पे शो ही नहीं हो रही। चलो, मैस्करेड ऑफ द गिल्टी। सेटिंग क्वालिटी ऑटो के बजाय हम सो फुल उस पे कर देते, नहीं तो वो बीच बीच में चेंज होती रहती है, वो बड़ा पंगा होता है। यूट्यूब पे होने के बाद डालते हैं, तो फिर यूट्यूब पर ही देखें क्या? रुको, हाँ बस कंफर्म करना था कि इतने बजे स्टार्ट हो रही है कि नहीं हो रही। बट यार HSR में भी तो वो तो उन्होंने तुरंत, अच्छा यूट्यूब पे होने के बाद डालेंगे, नहीं फिर यहीं देखते हैं। नाइस नाइस। ओ भाई, ये आर्ट कितनी मस्त लग रही है। नहीं, मैं 1 सेकंड इसका स्क्रीनशॉट ले लें क्या? स्क्रीनशॉट, हाँ अच्छा, हाँ ये तो वो है ना। रुको, इसका स्नैपशॉट ले लेते हैं। अरे वो वाली सेव हो गई, इसको सेव कर लेता हूँ। ठीक है। ओ भाई मजा आएगा। ओ फुरीना,
Though it appears that you've managed to win over part of the crowd, some of your testimony doesn't add up. You can be rest assured that I, Furina, the god of justice, will get to the bottom of this matter. No detail shall escape me. Yes, that sounds perfect.
A god must be firm. A god must not allow any detail to slip through the cracks.
वाह
My dear
एक्टिंग कर रही है
citizens, just as the will of a god remains opaque to the understanding of mere mortals, so too is truth unmoved by even the strongest of wills. I will now speak to the defendant. If you honor the values of
मेरे को
truth,
भूख लग रही है
justice,
बैठो
and
बैठो
divinity, then you are compelled to provide an accurate account of your actions. Hey, that's not bad. Now what's next?
नर्वस क्यों है फरीना
It's so hard to predict how people are going to react. What should I say during the trial tomorrow?
Lady Furina.
ओ नेविलेट आ गया
Oh, neuvillete! As the god of justice, it is only expected that I should remain informed of every trial and make the necessary preparations. Is there something that you needed? If you wish to seek an audience with me, then please make an appointment with Sir Intendant Chevalmeron in advance.
According to the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique de la
ओ भाई
the Hydro Archon to be punished via the death sentence.
बाप रे
You and I both know that there may be issues with the primordial sea.
Everyone on the street
ये
who
क्या है?
happened to be close to the water didn't have a chance to escape. As the water levels rose, they suddenly disappeared.
Shouldn't gods be all powerful?
What's done is done. Just trust in me, your Archon. Never mind whether you can truly convince yourself to or not.
ये
The show begins.
हेलो वंश भाई वेलकम टू
Shower me with praise.
वाह यार पर वो डेथ सेंटेंस वाली बात में दिमाग खराब करके रखा ओ भाई बहुत ही इंटरेस्टिंग होने वाला
What's the news?
शार्लेट आ गई
Say cheese.
उसी या
Breaking news. I know you're not a local, but I'd avoid getting too close to
Navia,
anyone.
yes.
It's strange all the same. There's something ominous about it.
Oh no.
The water, I mean. The prophecy.
ओ नो
Yes. What has been prophesized will be fulfilled. I, Marina, will use this trial to show the world the true meaning of justice.
This judgment is fair and just. What is the meaning?
ये बॉस है क्या नया
As superficial as you have presented yourself to be.
No more excuses.
Why should we acknowledge it?
Fusilo, why did you deceive us?
ओ भाई
Applaud and rejoice.
Just a moment. This isn't right.
The trial of the Hydro Archon.
Seem to remember
The floor will now
this trial is.
begin.
I now understand the true purpose behind this position.
बाप रे ओ नहीं
Devious one, Fusilo.
ओ नो अरे यार मुझे थोड़ा बुरा लग रहा है यार
What should I do?
भाई मुझे बुरा लग रहा है थोड़ा
Prophecy
सा
that you've been fretting over should now be in full swing.
वेल बॉस ऑब्वियसली ओ ये कौन है ये कौन
I
है
suppose this would also be the justice that belongs to you. All will eventually end in a magnificent and dramatic trial. Farewell, Neuvillete. I hope you've enjoyed the part you played these 500 years.
ये क्या है ओ रिडेम्पशन कोड आ गई भाई अब बाप रे अब मुझे टेंशन हो रही ओ भाई A97KJNF24VU मैं पिन कर रहा हूँ अच्छा ऐसे HSR की कोड थी ऊपर है ना अब ये गेंशिन की रिडीम कोड्स है ना? बाप रे, ओफो भाई, ओफो। वैसे कब आ रहा है नया अपडेट? मैं भूल गया एग्जैक्टली डेट कब आ रही है। बाप रे, ओफो, गेंशिन अब एक गेम नहीं रह गया है। बाप रे, क्या कर रहे हैं ये लोग? और वो कौन था? वो पिछली हाइड्रो आर्कॉन थी क्या? मुझे लग रहा है
Hey
वो पिछली।
travelers, welcome to the Genshin Impact version 4.2 special program.
क्या है, मेरा दिमाग खराब कर रहे थे भाई।
I'm Sarah Miller
अभी
Cruz, the voice
शुरू
of
कहाँ
the
हुई
female
है?
traveler Lumine, and I'm joined today
ये
by
बस
2
ट्रेलर
guests
था।
to bring you the latest news for the upcoming version. Okay, why don't you introduce yourselves?
All right, yeah, sounds good. I'll start. Hey everyone, I'm Amberly Connors, the voice of Furina, and I am super excited to be on this special program today. Travelers already met the Hydro Archon at the start of their journey in Fontaine. And as the story continues, how will this special god avert the crisis
एक
foretold
मिनट,
in the
एक
prophecy?
फुरीना इधर है, एक फुरीना इधर है। हो
Yeah,
गो।
I hope everyone's excited to see what happens
और एक
next.
फुरीना बीच
I
में।
mean, I sure am. I'm at the edge of my seat. My name is Ray Chase, and I'm the voice of neuvillete, the dragon sovereign of water and Udex of Fontaine. I'm sure many of you already consider neuvillete a very trustworthy partner, and I hope you look forward to seeing more of him in version 4.2.
Yes,
Oh,
for
bye.
sure. Totally.
Yep.
Okay,
मेरे को
so
गूज़बम्स आ गए
next,
लिटरली
let's
वो
dive into the major
ट्रेलर
content that we
देख
have
के।
coming in version 4.2.
ओ बाप रे,
In the intro, Farina said
अब
we
मेरे
need
से
to make
वेट
an
नहीं हो
appointment
रहा।
with Surintendant Cheval Moran. So, you know, she's really busy as Fontaine's Archon, and she's a pretty big celebrity at the Opera House. So, the special program team gave me an itinerary to
ट्रैवलर
follow, and it appears to show all of
है, बचा
Farina's recent
लेगा।
plans.
Farina's recent plans, let me guess, she's going to be going to trial,
हाँ
then
वो तो
another
है,
trial,
पर
and then another.
फिर भी पर जो कहानी
Actually,
जो
that sounds
चलेगी
about
ना वो
right.
सोच के ही मजेदार है।
Okay, the itinerary seems pretty packed.
इस बार
so
लुमीन है,
let's take a look at the first
यूजुअली
item.
एथर रहता है।
Oh, looks like Ray called it.
Wow,
Mm.
yeah.
There is nothing more important to Farina than attending trials at the Opera House.
But this trial is a little different from the usual.
Ooh, interesting.
I know. I keep looking at the
टिबेट में
water
आर्कॉन
rushing
की
in. Like,
गंदगी
what's
साफ करने ही
happening?
तो
Yes,
गया
there's
है।
some spotlights and like is like a curtain.
बहन कहाँ
Seems
ढूंढ रहा
like,
है वो?
you know,
हाँ,
maybe also Neuvillete is keeping an eye on things from
Yeah.
behind the scenes, maybe?
Very serious.
He's always keeping an eye on stuff and always just a little bit disappointed.
ओ भाई।
Fair. Okay, in version 4.2, travelers will get to experience Act 5 of the Fontaine Archon quest, Masquerade of the Guilty. We'll team up with Fontainian friends to delve deeper into the hurricane of events and face the
हे
impending
भगवान,
destruction foretold by the
बहुत
prophecy.
इंटरेस्टिंग लग रहा है इस बार।
Travelers will gradually unveil new facts behind this crisis and encounter an evil that has been lurking in the swirling depths.
Ooh.
I know.
Ooh, swirling depths. Very spoopy. Right. So, you know, the
Spoopy?
prophecy in
Spoopy
Fontaine
क्या होता
is
है?
on the brink of coming true. And this is possibly the greatest
Spooky?
crisis we've faced in our journey through Teyvat.
ओ भाई।
Definitely. In version 4.1, we learned about this precarious
फुरीना
situation
एटलीस्ट 2
involving
अकाउंट्स
the
पे
rising primordial
मिलेगी
sea.
मुझे। आई
Neuvillete
होप थर्ड
barely
पे।
arrived in time to
ए
hold back the seawater from
भगवान,
engulfing
3
the fortress
अकाउंट्स
of Meripede, but
कैसे
still,
है?
the water has reached Poisson.
Luckily, the crisis was averted by Navia's leadership of the Spina de Rosula. Though, we probably can't dismiss the assistance provided by the Knave either. Whatever her end goal may be, it seems like she sincerely wants to save Fontaine from the prophecy.
ये क्या
But
चक्कर है?
there's only so much that we can say. Travelers will have to go and play through the version themselves to discover the clues,
भाई ये सब क्या
adventures,
चल रहा
and
है?
stories to come.
Yes, exactly. So be sure to play through, uncover hidden truths, and witness this epic chapter of Fontaine's history for yourself when Act 5 of the Archon quest becomes
man.
available.
Sounds good.
So exciting, right?
Act 5 आ कब है?
Question. Have we forgotten a pretty important character who's been missing from the Fortress of Meripede?
Oh, yeah.
Child.
You mean Child?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's Child?
We searched all over the fortress for him.
Yup.
I guess we'll just have to live with the suspense for a little longer. Not ideal, but it's fine.
ये
It is
थी
what it is. It is what it
Act
is.
5
But we
नहीं
saw
नहीं
Child
ये तो
appear at
Act
the end
5
of
है
the
भाई
last version of
4.2
Archon
वाला
Quest, so it probably won't be long until we see him again.
नहीं नहीं
Okay, good. But we really need to talk about Furina. She's confronted with a
अरे नहीं नहीं मैं क्या बोल रहा था कि मतलब ये अपडेट आ कब रहा है डेट
even one of the great elemental dragons. Of course, Fontaine will have the traveler's help, but what choices will
चैप्टर
our
4
Hydro
चल रहा
Archon
है
make in the face of the crisis?
वो तो पता ही है चैप्टर 4 चल रहा है
Well,
मैं तो ये बोल रहा हूँ कि मतलब
prophecy itself, all will be
मतलब कौन सी
revealed at
डेट
the
को आ
fitted
रहा है
time. But
नवंबर की
knowing Furina, perhaps she'll have made some
मैं बस ये पूछ रहा था नेक्स्ट वीक ट्यूसडे या वेडनेसडे ओ बाप रे ओ मेरे को दिवाली की सफाई से भी फुर्सत नहीं मिल रही ना इन सब कामों से फुर्सत मिल रही क्या हो रहा है मेरे साथ
Okay, to bolster everyone's confidence in Furina, let's learn a little more about this one-of-a-kind Archon.
ओके फुरीना के बारे में बता रहे हैं
Why are you just standing there with your mouth gaping? Ah, you must be stunned and at a loss for words. Understandable. It is I, after all. Fontaine's most beloved star, Furina. I'm
मजेदार है
on a
फुरीना
very tight schedule, so you're lucky to even get an appointment with me.
Oh my gosh, I love her outfit.
Yes. Oh, and her eyes, like each of them are different. She's got these little eyelashes and her hat.
Oh,
You
it's
know,
amazing.
you'd expect for a
ये क्या हुआ
Hydro Archon that she'd have the best drip.
Oh. Yes. Ooh. Okay, you know what? It seems as if she's always dressed like she's about to attend a performance. You know what I mean?
Yes. That's Fontaine's biggest celebrity for you. And speaking of drip, let's take a look at her combat abilities.
ओह अब सब क्लियर हो जाएगा वैसे तो हमने सब देख ही रखा है लीक्स की वजह
Being
से
too popular can be such a hassle. Who knew the people would adore me so much?
ये नुमा और उसिया दोनों में स्विच कर सकती है ना इसकी सॉर्ड बहुत बढ़िया है चलो सब गेंशिन स्ट्रीमर्स आज ही एक साथ लाइव कर रहे हैं सबको देखूंगा हेलो सामंत भाई वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम
Let the world come alive!
ओ भाई
Whoa, that is
Wow.
so cool. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I like the way
ट्रेलर
kind of
बहुत
like
ही बढ़िया था यार ट्रेलर बहुत ही बढ़िया था
Yes.
Very much. It's like all of her moves are part of a performance.
Totally.
Guys, don't forget to
Also,
like this
look at her
stream.
elemental burst. Her presence really fills the stage. Everyone else is just an extra.
And don't forget to
Wait,
subscribe
so
if you're new to
the
the channel.
creatures that Furina summons, they look a lot like the Fontimer aberrants that we've encountered before. There's a seahorse, a crab, an octopus, and they are all so cute.
Yep.
Oh, I love them. Me too. Oh my gosh, no, the octopus is even wearing a hat. What a distinguished little gentleman.
Correction here, Sarah. They're a bit different from Fontimer aberrants.
Okay.
I would know. To my knowledge, these creatures are Furina's
मेरा तो
quote,
50-50
honored
है
guests.
राइसली मिल गया था
They even help manage her
ओ
daily
वाह
affairs.
Yes.
मैंने राइसली पे पुल किया था
Exactly.
मैंने तो जानबूझ
So,
के नहीं
Furina
किया
often invites guests to her tea party, which is known as the Salon Solitaire. And those creatures are actually special guests of the Salon Solitaire.
Aww.
And she even gave each member a name.
अच्छा इन तीनों का नाम भी है ये तो खैर हमें पता ही है
So
खैर
you've got the maid, Mademoiselle Craboletta.
मैडमोजेल क्रैबलेटा
Crab, the
मैं
one that's a
फुरीना
crab, I
स्किप
assume.
करूंगा
Absolutely. Okay, yes.
कोई
And
नहीं
then
मैं
you've got
समझता
the
हूँ
housekeeper, Sir
बट
Intendant
मैं तो
Cheval
स्किप नहीं कर
Moran,
सकता मेरी आर्कॉन टीम पूरी हो जाएगी मेरी आर्कॉन
and
टीम
the
आर्कॉन
conferencier,
टीम
Gentilhomme
Archon.
Usher, and that last one is a stickler for propriety.
Oh, okay. So when Furina said to make an appointment with Surintendant Cheval Moran, this is who she was referring to?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Wow.
I didn't know it was so cute.
8-9 मंथ्स बाद
Exactly.
ओपन
Furina
किया
makes
था
us spew
गेम
bubbles in her
2
idle
पुल्स
animation.
किया मिल गया
Oh
लॉल
my gosh, that's adorable. Okay, I'm sure everyone is just itching to know more about the skills shown in that clip. So,
अब
Amber,
स्किल्स के
why
बारे
don't
में
you take it away?
बताएंगे
Tell us everything.
नाइस
Yes, you got it.
Yay!
So, Furina is a hydro
Salon
user.
solitaire.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. She usually defaults to an Usia Arca alignment in combat. When in this state, her elemental skill invites the 3 members of the Salon
अच्छा
Solitaire,
उसिया में ये तीनों को
Mademoiselle
बुलाता है.
Cavaletta, Surintendant Chevalmeron, and Gentilhomme Usher to the stage.
I love it.
It's so cute. And you know these
जब ये उसिया में रहेगी तो ये लोग
आएंगे
आएंगे, जब न्यूमा में रहेगी तो कुछ और.
Ooh. Their damage increases the more characters there are in the party over a certain HP amount.
अच्छा
I was
HP
listening
के
to
बेस
all
पर
that, but at the very
उनका
top, you
अटैक
said that
बढ़ेगा.
she usually defaults to an Usia Arca alignment. So she has more than one alignment?
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Furina's charged attack not only deals physical damage, but also allows her to switch between Usia and Numa Arca alignments.
अच्छा physical damage भी देता
Wow.
है.
Based on what we just saw, it seems like her Arca alignment has an effect on her other skills as well.
Yes,
अब
sure does.
नुमा हो गई.
Furina's elemental
अब ये
skill
singer बन
changes
गई.
depending on whether she is aligned with Usia or Numa.
That's cool.
It's
Oh
super cool.
भाई.
After Furina uses her charged attack to switch to a Numa Arca alignment, her
Charge
elemental
attacks
skill
in-
summons the Singer of Many Waters
अच्छा
to provide healing to nearby party members.
ये healing देती है.
Yes. The
Numa
summons
phase
created by
में वो
Furina's
healing
elemental
देती है.
skill
ओ
will
भाई.
remain on the field for a
Broken.
period of time
Broken.
even after Furina is switched out. Furina's elemental burst deals damage to surrounding opponents. And when the party member's HP increases or decreases, Furina will accumulate fanfare points. That's my trumpet.
Amazing.
So, Furina increases the damage and the incoming healing bonus of nearby
अच्छा
party
डैमेज
members
और हीलिंग
based on
दोनों
the amount
बढ़ाता
of
है.
fanfare
वेल्किन भी
she
लिया है
has.
फॉर फुरीना.
Wow,
नाइस
it seems like
नाइस.
this fighting style really suits Furina's character. It's very showy and unpredictable.
Totally. I can already see the fluctuations in my team's HP bar. That healing skill might come in handy.
Yeah, for real. And due to her knowledge of deep water aberrants, Furina's passive talent can decrease the cooldown on abilities gained from the xenochromatic Fontamer aberrants.
Ooh.
Wow, you can say that again.
Yeah, and that'll make it
अच्छा
even
ये
easier
कूल
to
डाउन कम
uncover the
करता है इसकी
secrets
एबिलिटी.
lurking
बट ये सिर्फ
depths.
इसी में काम करेगा ना.
Lurking in the depths.
ओह पानी में
And I
फुरीना
almost
और
forgot,
बढ़िया लग रही है.
whenever one of Furina's summons is on the field, Furina gains the ability to walk on water.
Oh my gosh,
Wow.
that is so.
ये भी पानी पे चल
Hey,
सकती है.
I actually saw that Furina's outfit changes whenever she switches between Arca
Oh
alignments.
yeah.
Yeah, good
उसके
eye.
कपड़े भी
You're
बदल जाते हैं.
correct, it
Nice,
does
nice.
change. But you know, such is the charm of a celebrity, I suppose.
उसके
Yes,
कपड़े भी बदल
so
जाते हैं.
if
वो
you
अगर
want to
नुमा और
learn
उसिया में
more
स्विच
about
करती है उसके
Chen,
कपड़ों का
then
कलर
be
चेंज हो
sure to
जाता है. नाइस
accompany
नाइस.
her on her story quest, the Animula Kuraji chapter.
Ah, amazing. Okay, so next up we have another old friend to introduce. She's now able to join the traveler's party with her trusty companion, Monsieur Verite. That's right. It's Charlotte. Yay!
Adorable.
So cute.
We've known
Charlotte
Charlotte for a while
ठीक
now.
है,
The
but
traveler
मेरे
met
को
her during the
इतनी
Summoner
कोई पड़ी
Summit
नहीं है
event,
शार्लेट
which
की.
took them on an adventure
बट मुझे
all
पता है
over
मैं
to that.
फुरीना पे पुल
Yes,
करूँगा.
that's right.
रीरन में
Charlotte's
समन
hard-hitting
करूँगा.
spirit and determination to uncover the truth really leave an impression, don't they?
Yeah.
That's right. During our journey in Fontaine, didn't she treat the traveler to a magnificent meal in order to get a scoop about wriothesley? Though she didn't end up getting the interview that she wanted in the end, huh? But I don't think that will deter her. She'll always be in search of the truth. The world is her treasure chest, and only her camera can determine its
इसकी नाहिडा
content
से
and the
मैचिंग है
truths
थोड़ी
they
स्किल्स है ना.
contain.
Like
Speaking of her camera, Monsieur Verite just so happens to be her greatest assistant and companion.
अच्छा कैमरे का नाम है
Friends,
मोन्सियोर
Charlotte's talent for
वेरिटे.
photography is truly a marvel. No matter the subject or setting, her photos somehow always capture an unparalleled sense of artistry. The peerless Monsieur Verite turns her photos into eye-catching mementos. In fact, many
Nice,
Fontanians
nice,
even cut the
nice.
prints out of the newspaper and keep them as clippings.
Oh, that's so cool. And Monsieur Verite is so cute. He even has his own little hat and tie.
I know! Charlotte actually commissioned both of those items from Chiori. She even commissioned Monsieur Verite's accessories in several different styles to match different interview settings. Isn't that cute?
Try करूँगा,
that
अगर
is
मिलेगी
pretty
तो बढ़िया,
thoughtful.
है
I
ना?
suppose that just shows how much Charlotte cherishes
Charlotte
her
की तो
own
मुझे
Monsieur
नहीं पड़ी.
Verite.
Yes,
Yes, it really does.
पुरीना
Let's
मजा
go ahead
आएगा.
and take a look
मैं
at Charlotte's
कोकोमी
character
हटा
showcase,
सकता
shall
हूँ.
we?
मैं बारबरा
Yes.
हटा सकता हूँ.
If you
तो
keep your eyes peeled
शायद
and your mind
शायद
engaged,
अबे
you'll find there's always a new story nearby just waiting to be discovered.
और आर्कॉन हो जाएगा मेरी पार्टी में. और नहीडा, शोंगली, वेंटी और फुरीना.
Say cheese!
ये नाइडा की स्किल्स जैसी है. उसका अल्ट इतने सारे मॉन्सियोर वेरिटे आ जाते हैं और
Wow.
Oh, amazing. Yeah, she's really like moving around.
Yes! Honestly, it's just what you'd
बस
expect of a reporter.
खींच
for the
मेरी
Steamboat.
फोटो वाला
Even
मोड
her
है इसका
combat
अल्ट
skills involve
बस.
taking photos. Isn't that cool?
Yeah, and
Makes
then like
sense.
what a lively character. Her combat moves, like I was saying, she's moving around. They're super dynamic. It seems like
Yes.
she's always on the move.
News on the march. Exactly. Charlotte is an expert at applying the skills and talents that she's developed as a reporter
Okay.
to other areas of her life.
अच्छा,
and that
ये
includes combat.
अच्छा ये
With her
मल्टीपल
trusty
एनिमीज को
companion,
भी
Mr.
ट्रिगर
Verite,
करता है. ये
she
चीज
captures
अच्छी है.
enemies from all angles, unleashing attacks while discovering and exposing their weaknesses.
Yes.
Honestly, I would expect nothing less from one of Fontaine's most famous reporters. Who knew cameras could do that, though?
अच्छा,
I
बस
didn't know you could
डैमेज
use them
देता
as a
है.
weapon. The
Same.
more you know, I guess.
Okay, here's some
Okay.
cool stuff.
एक चीज अच्छी है
Charlotte's
multiple
elemental
damage
skill
वाला.
applies snappy silhouette to opponents caught within the viewfinder of a camera.
Okay.
During this effect's duration, marked opponents will intermittently take damage.
Wow.
Holding Charlotte's elemental skill strengthens these effects.
जब उसकी
and
फोटो
applies
खींचने
focused
वाले मोड
impression
में
to
आएंगे तो वो
opponents
डैमेज
instead.
ज्यादा लेंगे.
Now her elemental burst creates a news flash field that continuously restores HP to party members within its range. Monsieur Verite, he's also going to join in and intermittently
अच्छा, ये
attack opponents
ये
during the
healing
duration
है?
of the ability. As an experienced reporter, Charlotte is an
उसका
expert
ult
at
healing
adapting
है,
her methods
नाइडा
to
की
match the
तरह ही
needs
है.
of her target. When paired with Fontaine characters, Charlotte receives a healing bonus. When paired with non-Fontaine characters, she receives a cryo damage bonus.
अच्छा,
Now
फॉन्टेन
that
कैरेक्टर्स
is
के
not
साथ
all,
रखोगे
there
उसको
is
पार्टी
more.
में तो हीलिंग
During
बोनस
the
मिलेगा.
4.2 special
अगर
event,
नॉन फॉन्टेन
travelers can
कैरेक्टर्स
complete
होंगे
a
तो
quest to receive a special
अटैक
gadget
क्रायो
called
डैमेज
the
बोनस.
Zoom Lens. When Charlotte activates the Zoom Lens, it will trigger her passive talent called First Person Shutter.
Oh my gosh, that's
When you
amazing.
hold her elemental skill, the gadget will cause you to enter photo mode instead.
That is so cool.
क्या शार्लेट
Yeah.
फोटो भी खींच
That is
सकती है.
super rad, and you know, I have a feeling some super cool pictures are gonna come out of that.
अच्छा, तो शार्लेट
Oh, yeah.
बेसिकली
We are gonna
फोटो
provide
मोड
more
भी
information about
फोटो
the Zoom Lens and
कैमरा
how to
बन
use it
सकते.
during the event overview portion.
So, Furina and Charlotte will both
बोला
be
था
featured
बाइजू
in
आएगा.
version
बाइजू
4.2
है तो
event
फुरीना.
wishes.
Ooh.
In the first half of version 4.2, we'll have event wishes
Furina.
showcasing Furina
Yes.
and Baiju. During this time,
Furina.
Charlotte will also receive
Mother.
a huge drop rate boost.
Huge boost.
Huge boost. A new 5-star sword, Splendor of Tranquil Waters, will
मिल ही
be
जाएगी.
featured in the weapon
वेपन
event
बहुत सुंदर है यार.
Huge sword.
And in the second half of version 4.2,
साइनो है
we'll
मेरे
have
पास. मैं
reruns of Sino and
अयाटो के लिए
Ayato.
ट्राई करूंगा.
Okay, let's take a look at what other information we can learn from Furina's itinerary. It looks like she's investigating something.
अच्छा, एक
Oh, there's even a
इन्वेस्टिगेशन
report
होगा.
attached.
Tell us what it says.
नाइस.
Okay, I will. It says, strange rumblings have been heard in the depths
अयाटो
of
भी बहुत
Fontaine's
अच्छा हाइड्रो
waters.
डीपीएस है.
Oh, it's here already?
ओफो.
Oh.
Look at that.
Oh.
Well. It looks like it's in a sea of pink and blue stars. It's so pretty.
Oh, I remember this well. I recognize this well.
Wait, yeah. Isn't this the whale that the traveler saw in Child's vision at the end of the version 4.1
Whale
Archon
boss.
quest?
Please,
Yep,
phase 2 skip
same
for me.
one.
पे कोई
After
नहीं.
ravaging its way through the
मतलब
primordial
मिल गया
sea,
गलती से तो
this
ठीक है, वरना
otherworldly
मैं
creature
मेरे
has
को
at
कोई
long
पड़ी
last
नहीं है.
broken
अयाटो.
the seal and descended upon
अब न्यूविलेट
Fontaine.
मिल गया ना, इसलिए
Ooh,
अयाटो की इतनी नहीं पड़ी.
It's real big.
अरे
It
यार, ये
feels like
whale
it
boss.
might even burst straight through the screen.
Oh, I hope not. I get this feeling that this isn't the type of opponent that we can just brute force our way through, you know?
Exactly.
Irritating,
In the
एक और
first phase,
irritating
it will
boss.
use its gigantic size to target the traveler with massive AoE attacks from all directions. Dodging is definitely your friend with this one.
Oh boy. Okay. So there also seems to
बस
be
मुझे story
sort of
जाननी है
a
इस whale
progress
की.
bar next to the boss's HP bar. What's that for?
Okay, since we can't outfight it, we'll have to outsmart it instead. The creature just freed itself from captivity and is brimming with anger. So if you can find a way to capitalize on that anger, perhaps you'll also find its weaknesses.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Wait, is somebody being eaten? Is it even possible to survive something like that?
I guess here it is.
Ooh.
ये हम
This
कहाँ
is an
गए?
entirely different space, it looks like. And there's a new enemy here?
हम
with
whale
a
के
massive
पेट में.
sword.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, these summoned creatures also look vaguely familiar to me.
I wonder what the deal is with all of this. Perhaps defeating this mysterious enemy within this space will be the key to defeating the whale? Travelers will need to experiment for themselves.
Ooh, yeah. All
No,
truths
bhai.
will be revealed.
ये बहुत confusing
in
boss होने वाला है,
version
बहुत सिरदर्द boss होने वाला है. सबको पता
Well
है.
said. Oh man, this boss looks really, really tough. What happens if we, for some reason, can't defeat it?
Ooh.
Okay, this update actually helps with that problem. Starting from 4.2, an option will appear on the challenge failed screen to lower the difficulty of the boss if travelers are struggling to defeat them during
अच्छा एक
main
lower
quest.
difficulty
Hopefully
वाला
this
option है
provides a
अगर
smoother gaming experience for
main
travelers
quest
to
में
enjoy.
ये ज़रूरी है.
I
ये ज़रूरी.
love
अगर
that.
main
Now
quest
we
में
don't
अगर
need to
तुमको
worry about getting stuck while trying to advance the
problem
main story.
Totally.
तो ये शायद
Hey, that was a lot of information.
ये
wasn't it?
उसमें भी
Can
होगा
we
क्या
take a
राइड एंड
short
शोगन
little
और
break
बाकी
while
सब
we have a
में
look at the second
चाइल्ड
redemption
में
code, maybe?
ये चेक करना है बस. वो ज़रूरी है. एक और कोड आ गई. ओ भाई ये आर्ट बहुत बढ़िया है. एक सेकंड. आर्ट का स्क्रीनशॉट लेना बनता है. मेरे को वो स्क्रीनशॉट इसलिए ले रहा हूँ क्योंकि मेरे को अपने इसमें यूज़ करना है. क्या बोलते हैं थंबनेल में. ठीक है रुको मैं ये कोड पिन कर देता हूँ ऊपर. कोड क्या है? NTQP2KPEJMUH और हम ये है दूसरा कोड है ना ये. दूसरा कोड है ये. अब बस एक कोड और है भाई इस वाले.
Hello, travelers. Welcome back to the version 4.2 special program.
Hello.
Hello. Yay!
Hello.
So, we've introduced new characters, new plot lines, and a new boss. But I hope you're still eager for new content, travelers,
और
because
क्या?
there's still more
Mini
to come.
games
Let's take a look
obviously
at what
mini
other
games.
information we can learn from Furina's itinerary. Okay.
अच्छा
aside
नया
from
एरिया.
investigating
Obviously एक
crises,
नया
it
एरिया
seems like
अनलॉक
our
हो रहा है
Hydro
फाउंटेन
Archon
में.
also goes on occasional excursions throughout Fontaine. Who knew she did all this work behind the scenes?
लेक लाइट और फॉगी फॉरेस्ट
Well,
टेरेस्ट्रियल
maybe she's
sea
just using
और
it as an excuse to
terrestrial
scout out a
sea
place
और
for one of her
fathomless
tea
tower.
parties.
Oh.
Farina and excuses. Typical. Hey, it seems like the places Farina has chosen to visit.
ये
this
दूर
time,
से
she
दिखता है
chose some
हमको मैप में. अब
peculiar
हम वहाँ तक जा
landscapes.
पाएंगे.
Oh, yeah. It
ओ
looks
भाई ये
like
क्या है?
Farina is in Aranea's forest on the east side of Fontaine. And that's right
ये
behind the
पानी
opera
वाला
house.
पेड़. ये पता नहीं
What
क्या
a
है.
cool
एक और
place.
पेड़.
Although,
ओ भाई
it
पेड़ ही
does
पेड़.
kinda look like it could be hiding some secrets.
Definitely wouldn't be a
क्या
video
चल रहा
game
है?
if there weren't secrets.
Oh,
Things
yeah.
are definitely
दो
not
अलग
what they
टाइप
seem.
के अजीब से
For
पेड़.
example, strange things have been happening with the water veins around Loch
ये
Urania.
क्या है?
As you can see, a strong windstorm has gathered around the vortex rising from the middle of the lake. It's almost like it's preventing certain things from getting closer and forcibly pushing other things away. And take a look at this. The
Oh,
foggy
my.
forest path.
It's a
That fog is
foggy
really
forest
thick.
path.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
why they call it the foggy forest path. But what about this area? The weeping willow of the lake.
Weeping
Ooh,
willow of
it
the
looks
lake.
all withered and
And the
spoopy.
water doesn't look quite right. Like it's cloudy or something. Do you see that?
Yeah.
Exactly. It seems like Farina also realized something was off. It looks like she headed underwater to investigate. And what did she find? a number of contaminated bacterial mats.
Uh-oh.
Speaking of,
अच्छा
there are
यहाँ पे एक
always
नया
new things to
मैकेनिज्म
discover
होगा
beneath
पानी में.
Fontaine's waters. In this update, we'll encounter a new type of Fontamer aberrant, the xenochromatic ball octopus.
Ooh.
Travelers can borrow its abilities to cleanse away the contamination clots and contamination cores from the bacterial mats. Pretty cool. In
अच्छा तो ये
addition, with the
withering
help of a
टाइप का
special
एक
device,
एरिया है
travelers will be able to use
पानी
this
के अंदर.
creature's abilities on the surface as well. They may be the key to solving certain puzzles, or perhaps even powering certain objects.
ये क्या है?
We'll leave that for you to discover.
ओ भाई
To
और
learn more
नए
about the story behind the
मैकेनिज्म्स.
new Arrhenius Forest region, be sure to check out the version 4.2 world quest called The Wild Fairy of Arrhenius. I'll give you a hint. Melazines are involved.
Melazines? Really?
Melazines.
Oh, then it would certainly be a world quest
कितने
that you won't
melazines?
want to skip.
To the south of Arrhenius Forest, you'll find
रे
the
चेज भी
Mortar.
मजेदार है.
There, a singular tower stands tall above an island
ये
in the middle of
tower.
the sea. Perhaps it's also
ये बहुत
guarding
interesting
some
लग रहा है.
unspeakable secrets.
Ooh. Actually, it looks like that's the very next stop on Furina's itinerary, so let's go check it out. Okay, I bet a bunch
Tower.
of travelers noticed this tower since they've arrived in Fontaine. I'm so excited
मैं
that we
भी तब
finally
से
get to check it
मैं
out.
भी बस वो
Yes,
टावर ही
same.
देख रहा हूँ कि भाई है क्या ये
in
टावर
version
में.
4.2, the sealed ruin tower is the focus of a quest series called Search in the Algae Sea. I know. And after unlocking 4 seals along its perimeter, the tower and its long buried
चार
secrets will
सील
be
से लॉक्ड है ये.
unveiled to us.
वो सील हटाने
Oh,
पड़ेंगे तब जाके
amazing.
ये हमको
Okay,
ये
it would feel great to finally
Unlock
demystify
होगा
all the
tower.
secrets churning under the seemingly calm waters.
Yes, I want answers. I also
Same.
we all want answers. I also heard this quest has something to do with the primordial sea. It seems like there's a very important and very ancient story behind it all.
That is very right. New stories are always unfolding in Fontaine.
Obviously
whether above
story
water
quest तो
or
है
below.
ही इसमें.
And this is not limited to the 2 new regions in
उसी
this
की
update.
बात कर रहे
The
हैं.
prophesied earthquake woke up new life forms in other places where destinies intersect.
एक और बॉस.
Oh, destinies!
हाइड्रो
Destinies! In
Talpa.
certain underwater cave, a new life form is waking up. It has greater and more diverse powers of transformation while in combat. So don't let your guard down, travelers.
Yes. And some places still seem to tell the stories of events long past, no matter how long they've been abandoned. So, in this update, travelers can also look forward to the climax of the Narcissan Croix's adventure quest line that was introduced over the last
अच्छा ये अभी
2
तक खत्म नहीं हुआ
versions.
ना. अच्छा इसकी भी एंडिंग है
There
इसमें.
might even be an unexpected surprise waiting at the end.
What? A surprise!
सरप्राइज क्या है?
I can't wait to see what it is.
Same.
All right, there's a lot to discover in the new areas of the map, but Furina's
ये क्या है?
itinerary
पानी के
doesn't
खंभे.
stop there. Oh wait, it looks like she's arranged to spend some time with her subjects.
Aw.
Farina is
Wow.
pretty personable.
ये
Who's
गेम
to
वाला
say?
इवेंट
She
लग रहा
might
है.
even make an appearance at the events taking place in Fontaine.
Speaking of, let's move on to the event portion.
All right, the Fontaine Fishing Association has recently
अच्छा
posted a
इसमें फ्री
commission
फ्रेम ही
to
नहीं मिलेगा.
investigate the rumors of water imps
ठीक है.
near Arrhenius Island.
Ooh, another investigation.
I know.
Oh, and Fremine seems to be involved. That little clockwork penguin next to him must be one of his other companions. But it doesn't look like Pear.
Actually, its name is Thelxie. The name comes from a Fontanian fairy tale that describes a terrifying creature that lives underwater. Adults would use the story to keep
ये-
children away from the shore.
अजीब सा
As the
पेंगुइन.
story goes, children who play by the water are food for Thelxie to devour.
ओ भाई.
Ooh, yeah.
अजीब
for
सी
real.
कहानी.
Well,
Lol.
children must be pretty afraid of that creature.
I know, right? It does seem a little unusual for Fremine to give this little penguin a name like that. There must be some other reason.
Wait, hey, does this event also have something to do with this clockwork penguin?
Absolutely. In this event, we'll be helping Fremine make some improvements to this little clockwork penguin.
ओके.
There will be a total of 3 main stages to the event. As for the first stage, we'll repair the penguin by fixing its circuits
अच्छा
and
हम
reconnecting the
पेंगुइन
motherboard.
ठीक करेंगे
In
इस
return,
इवेंट में
the little
बेसिकली.
guy will help us out on our
3
journey.
फेजेस
Oh,
में.
I
Pretty
love
cool.
that.
As our journey progresses, we'll collect colorful shells, corals, and other items which can be used to outfit our little friend with weapons and equipment. Which brings us to the second stage of the event, using an echoing conch to search underwater and find the items that we need for the penguin.
अच्छा सेकेंड फेज में अपन आइटम सर्च करेंगे, पहले वाले में रिपेयर करेंगे
certain speed bumps on our
और
adventure.
तीसरे वाले में let's see
Puzzles and all that jazz.
Well, it seems like the perfect opportunity
बहुत
for our
कुछ
little
है
penguin buddy to
यार।
shine.
HSR कब
Exactly.
खेलेंगे?
In the third stage of the event, the Clockwork Penguin will help us defeat monsters lurking around a
अच्छा,
specific domain and
से
obtain
third वाले
any
में
treasures that
battle
they
है।
may be guarding. Of
और
course,
trial
the
characters
Clockwork
भी है,
Penguin
nice।
will provide different buffs in each battle to
Oh,
help
nice।
travelers emerge victorious.
Whoa.
Now, as for the story behind these battles, travelers will just have to find out for themselves.
ये
Let's
मजेदार है।
see. After helping the penguin, the next item on the itinerary is... Oh, the cute little fungi are back!
Cool.
Hania, a friend we met in Sumeru, has arrived in Fontaine to promote Lil Fungi's Fantastic Fiesta.
अच्छा वो फंगाई वाला
And
पोकेमॉन इवेंट था
speaking
ना,
of
वो फिर से आ
fun,
रहा है।
Guys, I think I recognize some familiar faces. Bongo Head, it's time to shine!
Yay! Travelers may notice some differences in this update's fungi event. Aside from taking place in Fontaine, the gameplay has also been optimized. Previously, we led the Lil Fungi in battle against Mechanici. This time, we'll have the opportunity to challenge a whole host of powerful monsters.
Awesome.
अच्छा।
Travelers will be able to command a variety of fungi,
ये वाला
adjusting their
इवेंट
movement to
ठीक
target
है,
different enemies.
ठीक है
And
ये
don't
वाला
forget
इवेंट
to
ठीक
use
है।
marvelous gels to instruct the
पेंगुइन
little
वाला हो
fungi to
सकता है
unleash powerful
इरिटेट कर जाए
skills.
थोड़ा बहुत, ये वाला ठीक है।
Travelers will hopefully enjoy playing with the fungi more than ever.
Here's hoping. We actually have a little note here to pass along from our developer friends. It's the note. Someone folding. While they hope to make the little fungi and some other events permanent so travelers can play at any time, the team feels that the current design doesn't adequately sustain long-term gameplay. So they're going to continue iterating, optimizing, and improving this event while also working hard to develop interesting content that is relevant to the overall game. Thanks,
अच्छा
devs.
तो बेसिकली ये मल्टीप्लेयर हुआ तो मजा आएगा। हेलो फ्रोजन भाई, वेलकम टू द
let's
स्ट्रीम।
take a look at what
मुझे
else
मुझे
Furina's
लग रहा है ये ना,
itinerary
ये जो
has in store.
फंगाई वाला इवेंट है ना,
Oh,
ये
it's
जो
the
इन्होंने
graph
2D किया था, अब इसको
adversarial
3D
technology
करेंगे और फिर बाद में
experiment
ओवरवर्ल्ड में
log.
खेल पाए, ऐसा कुछ सिस्टम
I'm
करेंगे
more
उसको।
than ready to fight some adversaries. Let me at 'em!
I wish I could, but it doesn't actually involve
भाई
fighting.
HSR कब
A
खेलेंगे
researcher
भाई?
obsessed
ये
with
तो
graph
इवेंट्स
adversarial technology
HSR के
has
अलग
made great
इवेंट्स, बाप
contributions
रे
to the study of counter-criminal image
पगला
recognition.
जाएंगे।
She believes
अपने
that
को
her
एक
research can help her
TCG
achieve
टाइप
great success.
TCG टाइप तो
But
नहीं
her
लग रहा मुझे,
scholarly
बट
responsibilities make it difficult for her to
मतलब
collect the field samples
और
that she
थोड़ा
needs.
मतलब वो एक कोई
I'm
एरिया
guessing
बना देंगे
this
जहाँ
is
पर
where the
जाकर अपन
traveler
फंगाई
comes
के
in.
साथ घूम
Okay,
सकें
you're
या
not
खुद
wrong.
फाइट ले सकें,
But
समथिंग लाइक
Pauline's
दैट।
request is actually pretty reasonable.
फॉर
To
TCG
receive
टाइप
rewards,
कुछ ना ही
simply
लाए तो
submit
अच्छा है।
photographs of 5 different sample types that match the characteristic that's given on each day.
Sounds simple enough.
फोटो
You
खींचना
can
है, हाँ
also
ठीक है, ये
exchange
इजी है।
these samples with your friends. You might be able to find useful references for the samples that you need to collect in the adventure archive.
ओके ये
At the end of the
मल्टीप्लेयर
quest,
टाइप का है।
travelers will receive a special gift from Pauline.
Ooh.
That's right. It's
क्या?
the zoom lens we mentioned during Charlotte's
हाँ ठीक
character
है, एक सेकंड
introduction.
हटा।
Oh, how fun!
To use it, just equip the camera and activate the zoom lens in your inventory. The zoom lens can be attached to all cameras obtained in the game up to this point. When equipped with other characters, the zoom lens won't be able to be used in combat, but if you switch to Charlotte and hold your elemental skill, you'll be able to snap pics with zoom lens even while fighting. You can even use it in domains.
Ooh.
Double whoa. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. And
एक
I
दिन
bet
होंका एक
travelers
दिन
will be able to
गेंशिन,
capture
ऐसा ही
some
करना,
amazing
टाइम ही
moments
कहाँ
in
मिलेगा?
co-op
हाँ
mode
ऐसा ही कुछ
too.
करना पड़ेगा।
And even if you miss the chance to
अरे यार क्या
participate
था,
in the
मैंने
event,
मिस कर दिया, पर
there's
चलो कोई
no
ना, मैं
need to
दोबारा
worry.
देख लूंगा। तुम लोगों
Travelers
ने
will
तो
still
देख
be
लिया ना?
able to obtain the zoom lens after the event ends.
अच्छा जूम लेंस मिल जाएगा।
Oh, it seems like Furina has also learned of the existence
और
of a domain
एनिमीज वाले
shrouded
बहुत ज्यादा
in
फाइट
mist.
वाले इस बार हैं।
Travelers who master the
इसमें
ley line
बहुत
features
टाइम
and
लगता
put
है।
together the strongest party will be able to easily beat their opponents.
Now, less experienced travelers like myself don't need to worry either. Using trial characters and taking advantage of
पर
the
ये तो
buffs
एक
brought about
महीने
by
के
the ley
इवेंट है
line
ना,
are
तो इतनी
also
कोई
great
टेंशन
ways
वाली
to come
बात
out
नहीं
on
है।
top.
That's right. And travelers who are more confident in their combat skills can choose to jump straight to the final challenge. Also, the ley line overflow event will return
मैं
at
तो
the
अभी
end of
यही
version
वाला इवेंट नहीं
4.2.
कर पा रहा। ये
Now
कौन
might
सा
be
था?
the perfect perfect time to start
refinement
building your
materials
parties.
वाला.
Hopefully, you're all excited for the fabulous events that version 4.2 has in store, but there are still more surprises to share.
Yay!
बाप रे. कभी
Well,
कभी
before
मुझे
we get
लगता है
into
कुछ
them,
ज्यादा ही
let's
करने को
take
है.
a quick break to have a look at
Hello
the final
Pixel Bhai,
redemption
welcome
code for
back.
today. See you in a bit.
Okay.
अच्छा एक और कोड है, इसको भी अपन पोस्ट कर देते हैं. लास्ट कोड है ये, आखिरी रिडेम्पशन कोड गेंशिन की 9096KJNE2LVM और हमने कर दी फाइनल कोड पिन और ये ऑलमोस्ट इवेंट ख़त्म होने वाला है. नाइस. ओवरऑल मुझे तो स्टोरी क्वेस्ट ने खींच रखा है. अभी इवेंट्स हमेशा की तरह वही है, 1-2 इवेंट ठीक हैं, बाकी तो बाकी अब देखते हैं क्या होता है. ये वाले इवेंट्स तो ठीक. इस बार कंटेंट बहुत ज़्यादा है, मतलब फाउंटेन में मतलब भरमार है कंटेंट की, करने को बहुत कुछ है. फिर नेट लाइन आ जाएगा, फिर शेज़ सोचो हम एंडिंग के कितने पास हैं.
Welcome back, travelers! Okay, I just took a look at Lady Farina's itinerary, and it seems we've actually reached the end.
Aw, I know.
Oh, thank God.
So we've submitted our appointment request to Surintendant Cheval Moran. While we're waiting to hear back, let's see what system optimizations we have for the upcoming
अच्छा
version.
अब
Let's get into it.
Okay. So first up is the quick challenge feature for weekly bosses.
Okay.
New players or players who prefer to spend their time exploring may have yet to unlock certain weekly bosses. And it's difficult to raise new characters when you can't access the boss drops needed to ascend a certain character.
Totally.
True.
In version 4.2, travelers who are at adventure rank 40 or above will have the option to quick challenge a weekly boss by navigating to the Trounce domain
अच्छा
section
अगर
of the
आपके
adventure
वीकली बॉस
handbook.
अनलॉक नहीं
All
हो
weekly
तो आप
bosses will be
उनको कोई
available to
चैलेंज
challenge,
में
except Storm Terror and the Wolf of the North.
Nice.
क्विक चैलेंज कर सकते हो.
Yeah, now we don't have to wait to advance the story before we can
बिना
level up the
स्टोरी
new
क्वेस्ट के.
characters' talents and
हेलो
skills.
डुओ गेमर, वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम.
Exactly.
कैसे हो डुओ भाई?
Also, we're introducing an update to Genius Invocation TCG.
अच्छा TCG में
Version
क्या चेंज
4.2,
कर रहे हैं?
3 new character cards and 5 new action cards will be added.
Okay,
There will also
character
be an
cards भी आ रहे हैं
accelerate
और
duel feature which will provide a
और
smoother gaming experience.
स्पीड ड्यूल वाला
Cool stuff.
फीचर है, उससे
After the
स्पीड
version
में
4.2
चलेगा.
update, deck
TCG.
sharing codes will also be available. Use them to show off your strongest deck or take inspiration from other travelers.
अच्छा डेक शेयरिंग कोड होंगे जिससे अपन अपनी डेक
And,
शेयर
you
कर
know,
पाएंगे,
since
तो
the
वो
number of
उससे
card
अपने को बहुत
combinations
फायदा
just
मिलेगा.
keeps increasing, the
कि
number of decks a player
अगर
can
अपने
save has
को
been increased
नहीं
from
समझ में
10
आ रहा
to
TCG में
20.
कैसे डेक बिल्ड करना है, डेक शेयरिंग यूज कर लो बस.
And
और प्लस
in
वो
addition,
स्पीड
both
वाला
the
फीचर बहुत
maximum
ज़रूरी
number
था.
of starting
स्पीड अगर
slots
बढ़
and the
जाएगी
number
ना
of slots unlocked at each
मतलब
player
खेलते
level
वक्त तो
upgrade
बहुत
have
ही
been
बढ़िया
increased
रहेगा,
from 2
वरना
to
बहुत टाइम
4.
लगता है TCG खेलने में. आधा तो लोग इसलिए नहीं खेलते, कई लोगों को
The
पसंद नहीं
developers
आता,
have also made a
प्लस
number of
कई लोगों
optimizations to the Genius Invocation TCG interface.
Heated Battle Mode and the Forge Realms Temper Endless Swarm will also return in version 4.2.
फिर से
Ooh,
हीटेड बैटल
And
मोड
in
और ये सब.
addition to the updates made to Genius Invocation TCG, returning
और
travelers
बताओ
will
डुओ
enjoy
गेमर कैसे हो?
ample login rewards and exploration guidance courtesy of the Genshin Impact project team. May those returning to Devat have a happy reunion.
अच्छा
Nice.
Yeah.
रियूनियन
Plus,
रिवॉर्ड्स
a new
में कुछ
story key
चेंजेस कर
privilege
रहे
has
हैं.
also been added so that returning travelers can enjoy new story quests and hangout events.
Okay.
Amazing! Red notification dots have also been optimized. Notifications that have already been cleared will no longer reappear when logging in on a different platform.
अच्छा
Quest
ये
optimizations
ज़रूरी
will
था.
also be available in
वो जो
version
बार बार
4.2.
वो जो रेड डॉट
The
आती
first
थी
one
ना
pertains to
अलग अलग
unlocking
अकाउंट पे
story
लॉगिन करने
quests.
पे.
Travelers will now get to choose whether to accept a story quest after unlocking it.
Whoa, nice.
अब
And
स्टोरी क्वेस्ट में
hopefully
अटकेंगे
travelers
नहीं
won't be
क्योंकि अब
overwhelmed by
हम
a sudden
सिलेक्ट कर
influx of
पाएंगे कि
quests
उसको
anymore.
स्टार्ट करना है कि नहीं करना, तो ये
The
चीज़ भी
update has
ज़रूरी थी.
also made notifications about prerequisite quests even clearer, making it easier for players to proceed to certain content.
That's awesome.
Okay, great. Oh, and it seems like that's all we have for the latest version update. I
Oh,
guess that means it's
finally.
time for the 4.2 special program to come to a close.
ये वाली इस बार मतलब ऑनेस्टली HSR वाली भी और स्टार गेंशिन वाली दोनों की मतलब दोनों की लाइव स्ट्रीम बहुत मज़ेदार थी. और ज़्यादा लंबी नहीं
Yes,
खींची,
how can
फालतू
you
नहीं
not
खींचा,
be?
वरना वो
Keep
बहुत
on
टाइम
adding
पास
so
होता है।
much cool stuff to this game. For me, I love the idea of the combat camera. But for me and Monsieur Neuvillete, we are here for the melusine.
Well, this has been so much fun with both of you. I'm really grateful we could all be here
इस
today
बार
together.
फाउंटेन में
And
और थोड़ा और
honestly,
मजा
I'm
आएगा।
just really glad that we're gonna get to see how all these mysteries
और लास्ट में वो
unfold.
जो फुरीना
And
की क्वेस्ट का
maybe, I
क्या
don't
चल रहा है,
know,
बाप
maybe
रे,
it'll have a nice
ओफो,
ending
आई
in
एम
4.2.
एक्साइटेड
We'll have
देन
to
एवर।
see. But that's it for the version 4.2 special program. Thank you so much, everybody, and
जैसे
see
वो
you
जो
all in game.
अगले एपिसोड में क्या होगा वाली
Bye.
कहानी है ना,
Toodaloo.
वो डाल रखा है। November 8 is लेडी, तो नवंबर 8 2023, 8 नवंबर को आ जाएगा नया अपडेट। ओ नाइस, 3 है आज भाई। ओ भाई, इतनी जल्दी आ रहा है अपडेट। खैर हमारी लाइव स्ट्रीम लेट हो गई थी, वरना इतनी जल्दी नहीं आता अपडेट। तो गाइस, ये थे HSR और गेंशिन की लाइव स्ट्रीम। हमने थोड़ा सा स्टोरी क्वेस्ट वगैरह भी कंप्लीट, हमने राइसली की स्टोरी क्वेस्ट कंप्लीट किया आज। बीच में अगर स्ट्रीम बीच में रुक गई थी कि मेरी लाइट चली गई थी, तो क्या करें अब, थोड़ा सा कंटिन्यू, थोड़ा बहुत गेंशिन में कूदे क्या, गेंशिन में कूदते हैं, थोड़ा बहुत कूदते हैं। नहीं यार, बट थोड़ा सा गेंशिन में कुछ बचा है क्या करने को। आई थिंक फ़िलहाल के लिए आज स्ट्रीम अभी यहीं एंड करते हैं, है ना। तो गाइस, thank you so much for watching the stream. Don't forget to like the stream. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. अच्छा, ऑल्ट अकाउंट में खेल लो, बहुत तेज़ से खेल रहा हूँ ना, थोड़ा गैप लेके कल आता ना ऑल्ट अकाउंट में, तो वो उसमें मतलब मेन क्वेस्ट चल रही है ना। और क्या, मैं कितने 3 बजे से बैठा हूँ, तो थोड़ा लंबा टाइम हो गया ना अंश भाई, वरना बोर हो जाओगे। तो कई लोग इतनी देर देख भी नहीं पाते ना, उनके लिए भी परेशान हो जाते हैं इतनी देर स्ट्रीम, और यार स्ट्रीम ख़त्म नहीं हो रही। तो वो कल अपन अच्छे से खेलेंगे फुर्सत से। तो गाइस, थैंक यू सो मच फॉर वाचिंग दिस स्ट्रीम। आप लोगों का सपोर्ट बहुत मायने रखता है मेरे लिए, है ना। आप लोगों की वजह से ही मैं स्ट्रीम कर पा रहा हूँ, है ना। बहुत जल्दी जल्दी हमको 500 सब्स करने हैं, ताकि 500 सब्स में मोस्ट प्रोबेबली मैं एक वेलकिन का गिव अवे करूँगा, है ना। तो बी रेडी फॉर दैट, है ना। 8 तारीख से तो ऑब्वियसली हम फॉन्टेन की आर्कॉन क्वेस्ट आएगी, तो फिर हम मेन अकाउंट पे फोकस करेंगे। तो ऑल्ट अकाउंट की स्ट्रीम अभी ज़्यादा होगी, कुछ 1-2 दिन, है ना। वो कोशिश कर रहे हैं कि हम एटलीस्ट इनाजुमा की आर्कॉन क्वेस्ट अनलॉक कर ले, है ना। इतना तो हम कर ही ले, मतलब इससे पहले, फुरीना के आने से पहले, है ना। ओ, पता नहीं मैं कैसे करूँगा ये सब, अभी दिवाली की सफाई भी चल रही है ना। मालूम, आज मैं सफाई थोड़ी आधी अधूरी छोड़ के बैठा हूँ, क्योंकि मतलब ये वीडियो जो इवेंट, मतलब लाइव स्ट्रीम थी, ये बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट थी। HSR में मैंने झांका नहीं है इतने दिन से, HSR में भी ग्राइंड करना पड़ेगा, है ना। और डिस्कॉर्ड सर्वर का लिंक दूंगा मैं अभी नेक्स्ट स्ट्रीम्स में, तो प्लीज़ जिसने भी डिस्कॉर्ड सर्वर ज्वाइन नहीं किया हो, थोड़े बहुत बातचीत करने के लिए या गेंशिन अपडेट्स के लिए ज़रूर डिस्कॉर्ड सर्वर ज्वाइन कर लेना। और कमेंट सेक्शन में ज़रूर बताना आप और कौन सा गेम देखना चाहोगे, या गेंशिन में या HSR में क्या चीज़ें देखना चाहोगे, है ना। वो ज़रूर बताना मुझे। तो गाइस, मिलते हैं आपसे नेक्स्ट स्ट्रीम में। थैंक यू।